This is the No Offense But
the podcast.
And I'm your host, Shake 'em Jake.
And I'm your man, DJ Tiller.
Oh yeah, we got a good one tonight once again. I know I say that every week.
Happy fucking New Year.
I say that every fucking week. We got a good one tonight. We got a good one. Tonight's we can't even call it a special guest. We're gonna call it a special guest co-host.
Right.
So he has his own YouTube channel that he's building up.
And we trying to support the local upcomers, you know what I mean?
Yes. Oh yes, always. But he is none other than my soon-to-be father-in-law.
Hey! Shout out Mr. J. Brown.
Mr. J. Brown.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
So, first we're going to start it off. He's not taking one with us, but we're going to start off with the shot of the show.
I'll take one.
For the year, you want a shot now?
I'll take one.
We can definitely do that. Let me go grab your shot glass. I'll be right back.
While he goes and grabs a shot glass, I'm going to do a quick advert for Inman Tree Service. And for all your tree needs, you need to go to Facebook.com and you look for Inman Tree Service, or you look for D. Aaron Inman, and you go ahead and give him a holler to get your tree needs done. He will knock it out. Price friendly. He does a great job. He's insured and he's bonded. Give him a call, ladies and gentlemen, for all your tree needs.
Like trees.
Yes, sir. Like trees. Like this motherfucking tree in my backyard. I need to come the fuck down.
Go and get it taken down.
I ain't gonna say what I wanted to do because I don't want to get in trouble. But yeah. So back to the shot of the show.
We're gonna take a shot of Martell VS little cognac in here.
Yes, sir. Salud,
everybody.
Salud. To new beginnings.
New beginning, new year, new me. No, I'm just playing. Smooth.
Don't forget my man over here, Rob Bass over here. We got Mr. Barfield over here.
Back over here, yeah. I was pretty shitty about that. So to catch everybody up to speed, we did an episode.
Yes, episode
because
2.
Our guest that we were supposed to have on backed out last minute. One didn't want to do it because he was in the middle of moving, understandable. And then one backed out. There's issues going on with his dog trying to hump everything, so he had to back out.
Lady business, we'll just say lady business.
But we brought Rob. We brought Rob on. What was this, about 2 weeks ago?
This was like three.
When we had the winds, the storm wind. We brought Rob on. Yep. We did an episode where my power went out, and I did not save the episode. And when I came back to my computer, it was back on the home screen.
Right.
So, it was a good episode, though.
Right.
It was pretty good. Rob had some gems. Rob was spitting some gems on that.
Some knowledge, Colin.
Spitting some knowledge. That's my guy, though. That's my guy.
My dude, my day one.
Yes, sir.
And same thing with Jay. So.
Yes.
Hey, will you do me one more favor? Will you kill that fan one more time? Because we are over here squeaky, muggy.
We can like a bed frame.
And do it when it's real high. It don't do it in the middle setting. I don't know why.
You got that last thing. It said creep, 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 creep. Sound like a scary movie in here. Dun, 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 dun.
Yes. So tonight's episode is more of our end of the year, or
beginning of the year.
We can't even really recap because we're not even that really far along. But first episode, it was me and you. Yep. Second episode was me and you again.
It was actually me, you, and Rob, and then we had the difficulties. That's where that happens.
And then third episode was Germ. It's Germ in the house.
Yeah, it's Germ.
We had his Germ in the house, which he will be back from work.
Wonderful.
He got other things he got to handle right now, but he will be back from work.
And then we moved on into Mr. Richard Tyson.
Mr. Let's Go Live.
He said, "I am not a journalist.
I'm not a journalist. That's my guy."
And now we're gonna get into something that we want to.
This is episode 5.
Episode 5.
So kind of 5 is the hump of the number scale. Once you get to 5, it's all downhill from there.
A lot of niggas say, "Fuck the 5."
But number 5, so we halfway there. We only doing 8 episodes this season, so
we're
we more than halfway there. Yeah, we coming down the mountain now.
We hit the peak and we coming on.
So we're downhill from here.
Hey,
yes,
trying to get through this first season and pushing, still going strong.
So normally we run right into bullshit of the week.
Well,
But we gonna kind of wing it because it's
R.I.P. Betty.
Betty fucking White.
R.I.P. Betty. Is some bullshit.
Betty fucking White. 2 weeks before her 100th birthday.
Man, ain't that some shit? And we gonna give a R.I.P. to John Madden too.
2021 is a bitch.
2020 and 2021 was the year of Betty White hoaxes.
She died
She
today.
just died.
Yeah,
today.
they've been spreading.
Posted it for about 2 months.
Yeah.
Faking.
It told me about 2 years.
They've
shit
been spreading that hoax for the last 2 years, and it finally just happened. Like
R.I.P.
Like,
man.
damn,
Be that cold, like what the?
the universe couldn't wait till the bitch turned 100. Like
Guess
damn,
not.
Was it Madden and Betty White?
Maddie and Betty White in the same
3
week.
days or is it 2?
Same week,
Machiavelli.
yeah.
2 days.
2 days with each other.
Machiavelli. She might still be
She
alive.
said Machiavelli. She the new pop. She the new pop. Rob talking garbage.
Betty fucking White, man.
Machiavelli.
I didn't know that she was on the Mary Tyler Moore show.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I wasn't a big fan of the Mary
She was
Tyler.
that
You got to
other
think, when
dude's
I was
wife.
coming up, you caught Mary.
With Ralph or whoever, not
Yeah.
Ralph. His what's
You
his-
caught Mary Tyler Moore on some Nick at Night.
Yeah,
shit.
Nick at Night.
Nigga, on some-
When I was growing up, yeah, when I was
used to
growing up,
watch it. If we woke up in the middle of the
Right.
night, couldn't go to sleep. We watched that.
and
Nick at Night
motherfucker be
was
like,
hit.
parents be like, go to bed, and you in the bed can't sleep like a motherfucker. All of a sudden,
knock on our door.
oh my god, Three's Company. Like, bro, as soon as the cartoons go off at 8:30, here come Nick at Night. Like, what in the?
What would you do if I sang?
Oh yeah, the Wonder
The
Years.
Wonder Years?
Oh
You
yeah.
walk out on me.
Oh yeah. They got a new version of the Wonder Years. It's a black family.
Black family, man.
Black family.
Yeah.
Yeah, black family.
what's up.
That had Topanga, right?
No, that was Boy
That was
Meets
Boy
World.
Meets World.
That was
Yeah,
Boy Meets
Boy
World.
Meets World was
Yeah,
the
Winnie
Winnie
Cooper.
Cooper.
He had the hots for Winnie Cooper.
She's like a published mathematician or some shit.
Really?
Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
She's like really.
who else was Olivia Diabo?
Olivia Diablo.
Her mama was a Bond girl. She was in
For Your Eyes Only.
was it it might have been For Your Eyes Only, or it might have been it wasn't Octopussy.
Octopus,
It wasn't Octopussy. No, it wasn't Octopus. I got it up there. Hell, I can't remember which one it was.
Which one is it?
It wasn't Diamonds Are Forever.
Oh Lord.
She was the violinist.
Yeah.
From Russia with Love.
Right.
From Russia with Love. That's what it was. She was the violist. The motherfucker dragging. They was skiing down the mountain slope in her viola case. Yeah. Betty fucking White, 100, damn near 100 years
99 years old.
99 years old.
1922
Shy.
to 2021.
99
What caught me
years,
off guard,
11
though?
months and freaking 2 weeks years old.
In
What-
50 weeks?
What
She was
killed?
50 weeks, 52 weeks of the year. You should
Yeah.
What killed me though
99 and 50 weeks.
is TMZ catch up with every fucking body. If you fell off the map, they get a picture of you somehow. And they ran into Betty White like some months ago, and it was like, oh, in good health, and
Talking about eating peanut butter, lettuce.
Madden
and
jersey.
fucking-
like the
She
Madden
said
jersey.
bologna.
Yeah.
It was a bologna,
Yeah.
peanut butter, and lettuce sandwich is what she ate. That was the
Yes.
Betty White special.
The Betty White
Bologna,
special.
Peanut butter and lettuce was the Betty White
But we
special.
love that bologna. I tell you right now.
I ain't never had it with peanut butter, nigga.
yeah, I ain't eating no bologna
Peanut
with
butter.
peanut butter. You crazy?
And
as
lettuce.
fuck.
That was the
I
Betty
had
White
bologna
sandwich.
and jelly and eggs.
Boy, you crazy and a broke dick dog in the middle of summertime. I ain't eating no motherfucker.
There's some fried bologna.
That's a fried bologna.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A little bit of Frank's on him.
You know, I
See,
wouldn't eat no
when
raw
you-
bologna.
when you bring-
I would never
See,
eat raw bologna.
You a damn lie. Your bologna had a first name, nigga, and it was
Hey.
OSCAO. You
F-I-I-E-D.
playing with me, man.
I will eat the fuck out of raw bologna.
Nigga,
I did time.
The edges were burnt.
I did-
Oscar Mayer, man.
Hey, I did time.
O-L-O-G
What
in there.
you think you getting at
Them
lunchtime?
Zabos, nigga.
Motherfucking raw bologna,
Them Zabos.
raw bologna
You better be in
with
jail.
Some pretzels, nigga. You ain't getting chips,
Your
nigga.
bologna gonna come
He
with a
said
green
with some
spot.
pretzels. Some carrots and
Man,
You
celery
gotta be in
sticks.
jail. Your bologna gonna come with a green spot.
Man, bologna have a whole eyeball on it.
The bologna in
like a
school was
chicken
damn
I
near
ate.
purple and the hot dogs was green, you know.
Oh man,
Peanut butter and sugar.
So I will.
Peanut butter and sugar. That's,
I will
you like
give.
that? I like peanut
I
butter
did when I
and
was a
banana.
kid. Peanut butter and sugar, peanut butter marshmallow fluff.
Hey, the
yeah,
fluffer
okay.
nutters
Peanut butter
is
mayonnaise.
a good
banana
one.
and peanut butter.
Peanut butter and banana.
White and sweet.
Peanut butter
And,
banana.
and even the marshmallow with the banana and the peanut butter. That's a good one.
That sounds like shit that would go good in a protein drink.
It don't sound too bad.
Pre-workout.
No offense, protein drink with the peanut butter.
I'm gonna get on my Robbie shit. Shit, yeah. More bullshit of the week. I don't know if you remember. Rashard did a story.
Good in one of the protein shakes too.
Rashard did a story on Michael Long, the dude from Texas with the Sophie, little Sophie.
The girl.
He took off with Sophie across the border.
Took
off.
off. To get him with
But-
taco.
But like Rashard said, we covered it a little bit last week. Like Rashard said, the dude said he was going to do everything he said he was going to do.
So he's not a liar.
He's not a liar. So shout out to Michael Long. The story's kind of fucked up right now, but I'm kind of hoping he's the hero in the situation in a way. I hope there ain't no fucked up shit behind him.
Man,
Yeah, wishing
fighting
the
for your
best.
children is always what you're supposed to do.
Oh man, it's
And speaking of children and bullshit and everything else, that 14-year-old girl that got busted by the police, man.
that was gonna be my next bullshit.
You know
of
what
the
I
week.
mean?
Shit happened.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
I watched the video, and the police did everything they were supposed to do.
Yeah.
They made sure people were safe and out the way. And when they got to the dude, he had a bicycle lock, chain, and a lock, and he was hitting people with it.
Smacking them in the
So
fucking face.
where the common mix-up came is there was callers saying that he had a gun. There was callers saying that he had a bike lock. So the police don't know if he got a gun or he's
bike
slinging a
lock,
bike lock.
this, that.
They don't know what they walking into.
Right.
So when they walk into him, they give him commands: drop the weapon, drop the weapon. You don't drop the weapon, you getting plugged.
Right.
Yep.
Now, given 9 times out of 10 the gun he had, I think that was a 5.56.
Right.
I think it's a police issue 5.56. That close to that dude, it's coming in and it's coming out.
Right.
Who's to say it was a wild shot? They ain't put the reports out yet. It might have been a wild shot that just entered the
It
wall.
might be a through and through.
But that girl's mom giving the interview, within days, saying how she held her and watched her die. That was fucked up.
Some bullshit.
That was fucked
Don't
up.
no parent want to have to go there, especially to the
So,
holidays.
with that,
and through everything going on,
and
man.
I'm on the fence with that because the cop is doing his job, but the girl dying is unfortunate.
Right.
Yes.
No life should be
So
taken.
should we say casualty of war?
Nah, I ain't gonna say all that.
No?
This ain't no motherfucking.
An unfortunate turn of events.
Yeah, that's exactly
That
what
sounds
it is.
better.
An unfortunate turn of
That
events.
sounds a lot better. Thank you, Jay.
Get a cop some desk time. Take his gun from him for a little bit. Make him do parking tickets, something. But
Me to May.
don't end the dude's life because he made a critical decision.
Right.
It's not like Derek Chauvin where you made a critical decision and it got you fucked. You knew you was doing wrong, and whether the
See,
man
I
was on
think-
drugs or not.
You know how all these cops get fired for their brutality and this and that and the
Right.
other thing, and then what do? They move to another town, get a job as
Yep.
a cop.
As a cop, they don't know
I mean,
nothing else.
if they have this registry to where you can tell if you're a felon or not, maybe they should have one for
Yep.
cops too.
Yeah, a dirty cop registry. There
Yep.
you go. Yep.
No more black tape.
You got these for pedophiles,
Right.
drug
Yep.
offenders,
no more black tape.
Yep.
all this shit.
Yep.
Pull the Sharpie off.
I think the whole motive behind the whole movement is treat them like they people too, because
Right.
they not treating us like
Right.
people.
No.
No.
So when it comes to the consequence, treat him like how you would treat us.
They ain't no different than you would be. They just got a fucking tin star and a fucking
he
costume.
said a 10-star. He said it ain't gold, it ain't silver, it ain't platinum. That shit's made out of tin.
It's a tin star and a costume.
Just bake it. 20 minutes. Did you take the cornbread out?
Sounds like New Year.
Well,
It's
I'm
already
over
been
here.
proven
I'm over here
in
cooking and
court
doing a podcast.
that they ain't
Sound
there
like
to serve and
ding-ding.
protect you. They're,
Nah,
they're
yeah.
there to serve and protect the politicians
And
and
it's
government.
We drinking the luxury whiskey right
No, you're gonna continue to drink the lunch. I took my shot. I've had mine. I am not getting out of control. I have. Yeah, you guys can indulge. I'm gonna go lighter.
we are indulging.
Yep, y'all
You're
indulge.
indulging.
I get out of hand,
is
and
New
I'm
Year's.
trying to control.
Yeah, you
myself.
pacing yourself.
Exactly.
I
I'm not saying. I'm
commend
not
you.
saying. I'm not saying I'm not gonna turn up. I'm not gonna do that. But I am definitely.
We're not gonna turn up on the show.
I am
I
definitely
am gonna
pacing
not
myself.
get out of hand with you.
bottle though.
Grab out.
I'm literally stunned. It's just his second bottle, and you're pacing yourself.
Second bottle? What the
I
fuck
got
you? How much you had to drink today, Rob? Because that is not
bottle.
the second
That's
bottle.
not
I don't know. This is like, oh my god! Wait a minute.
What
the fuck did I do?
That bottle with us. I don't get
Oh
that.
man. So more bullshit of the week. If anybody watches football, they will know that our native Colts had 5 people going to the COVID
I heard
list.
6.
Is it 5, 6?
They all coming off now. That was last week.
That was
Right.
last week.
Right, last week. We didn't get to cover it last week.
The big one this week was Carson Wentz, and he's going to come off on Sunday, right before game
Is
time.
he coming back?
I hope so.
Is
Is
it
got
due?
test negative.
I mean, is it due to? We'll see.
They need
If not,
it.
they'll roll with Ellinger.
Yeah, oh yeah. I think he's more than primed and ready to go, but
He's more athletic too.
yeah, oh yeah. Carson Wentz been showing his ass the last couple weeks though.
Yeah.
He been
Now me
showing
and
his ass.
Jay was talking earlier, and you was going through this spiel with Kansas City and Cincinnati and Indianapolis, and go through that one more time. What you got for your predictions? It's Friday, but every time everybody sees it,
Kansas
it'll be
City over
afterwards. But go ahead,
Cincinnati.
Kansas City over Cincinnati. All right.
Yep. Indianapolis is gonna. They'll beat the Raiders. I like the Raiders.
You
too.
said
They were
Indianapolis
not good.
over Vegas.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, you're talking about the playoff thing.
Yeah, that little
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
This
If the Colts-
this week. This
If the Colts win their last 2 games,
right.
Tennessee loses their last 2 games,
Hell yeah.
Cincinnati goes 1-1, the Colts jump from a 5 seed to a 2 seed.
Oh.
Which means they
Stepping
host
up.
a playoff game.
And so, like I said, Indiana boys trying to bring shit back.
Tom Petty.
Tom Petty.
Boys,
I'm
shit.
just-
those Indiana
I mean, them
Knights.
Indiana Knights.
I'm just sick of this COVID shit interfering with the fucking league.
COVID's.
It's
League.
the
Let's talk
flu.
about the world.
He said the world.
Now,
But that's what I'm getting into.
it's a little more serious than the flu.
Yeah.
It's the flu on crack.
Yeah.
On crack. They added baking soda to
It-
the
it's,
flu.
As if you
They added baking soda to the flu.
you took the flu and you threw Lex Luger into the motherfucking into the mix.
And mixed it with a little Ebola.
And a-
Ebola.
Ebola.
It's African
Hey,
Mississippi
hey,
Ebola.
and I'm fucked up with this one. A little bit of Barry Bonds.
And a little bit of Barry Bonds. It's on them roids.
Mark Aguirre.
On the Mark McGuire.
Fucking Bill Romanowski.
He said,
Breaking fingers
bro,
and
you
shit.
Terry
Fans out there.
Bradshaw.
For all you
Quarterback.
wrestling fans out there,
Terry
Chris
Bradshaw.
Benoit.
Chris Ben. Oh shit. Yeah. We gonna start calling the ones that's at the end of the COVID Chris Benoit.
don't let that shit turn you pale like Sammy Sosa, you know.
Oh man. Speaking of
Shit
that,
turn you green.
that shit crazy.
Look at Lil Kim, man. Sammy's like, them motherfuckers is
That's like
He lighter
it's
than
like
me,
a new
you know.
trend. It's like
Michael
We
Jackson.
about the same color, man.
people
Jackson. Like,
it's like black fishing and white fishing. That shit is getting out of hand.
man.
Sammy Sosa done white fished himself.
Oh,
They
like
changed
Michael
the-
Jackson.
Yeah.
did?
Sammy Sosa's
Yeah.
damn near
Yeah.
pink.
But what was crazy about Michael Jackson, I can't remember who it. I can't remember who it was, but there was a star that was close to Michael Jackson that came out and said she firsthand seen what Vitiligo was doing to him,
Right.
and that's why he just went ahead and said fuck it.
And he went all the way.
I don't want to be splotchy. It ain't like today where you got like Winnie Harlow, the model.
The model.
She wears it proudly. She's got it, and she wears it
supported
proudly.
She's
She's
supported
so
it.
you're seeing a
She's
lot
top
more.
model. American
you're
Next
seeing,
Year.
yeah,
She's a
you're
top
seeing a
model.
lot more people
Right.
embrace that shit. And it's like alopecia. It's a lot more people embracing that too.
Yep, eczema and all that.
Yeah,
shit.
oh yeah. Look at Jada Pinkett, bald as can be.
Right.
Goddamn.
Well, I know
Hockey
guys-
puck
I know
ball.
guys got,
But still,
eczema.
though.
You know Jared. He got eczema, and his immune system is like off the charts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. I got-
there's a benefit to
It's-
some of
and
these.
it's- and it's like me. I got-
overproducing the-
right.
I got eczema,
Right.
and then at the same time, my body does
I
not
agree.
hold vaccines.
Right.
Right.
I can get chicken pox over and over and over again. Like,
I haven't had a vaccine since
And
I
I
was
get
18 years old.
shingles.
Oh, yeah.
boy, I'll
Because after you
try.
get it the second
How old are
time,
you,
get
19?
shingles.
I'm susceptible.
So you
I'm a
don't
Gen
had a
Xer.
vaccine since I
Put
was
it that way.
He's 19, ladies
I've
and gentlemen. He's
had-
been
I'm a
vaccinated.
Gen Xer.
I've had chicken pox 3 times.
All right.
I had chicken pox as a child. I had chicken pox in middle school, and I had chicken pox in high school. But they said that it's my antibodies reacting to my body in a certain way that it's pitching off these vaccines. So I'm able to get this shit over and over again. Now with shingles, I don't know if I'll ever get it. They don't know. Like, you could get it.
Right.
You couldn't get it.
I've had it.
If you get it, 9 times out of 10, it won't be
in
bad.
7th grade.
But that's like
That
when
shit hurt for real, like they say on the TV and shit.
From shoulder
Shingles,
blade to
not
shoulder blade,
shingles.
like
God.
See, I never got the chickenpox vaccine.
And see, my thing is when I went to
I
go
did.
I had chickenpox twice.
when I
I
went
had that shit back then.
when I went to go get my COVID vaccine, and I explained to the lady how my body did not take to the MMR, it don't take to what tetanus, it don't take to none of that. And she's like,
Right.
well, your body might not take to this. So if you get COVID, it's like having a fucking cold. You
Right.
might not even know you have it. And I said, yeah, because I felt like I had it the year before.
And you know, we've had colds back in the day where both our ribs have hurt. So we
Yeah.
probably had it back then.
But you know what they
Drink that
attributed it
Tussin and go
to?
lay your ass
I'm
down.
gonna tell you what most of these hospitals attribute that shit to. They can't call it SARS. They can't call it bronchitis or pneumonia.
H1N1.
But what they
That's
call
what
it,
it is, though.
there's a disease though. And remember, I had this. It's called the rubs. It's where your
Like RUBS. The
your
rubs?
lung tissue, rubs.
Yeah,
RUBS. It's where your lung tissue is rubbing your rib cage, so it's making you feel like you out of breath
So
and you
your lungs,
inflamed.
so your lungs are like inflamed or
cause
something.
Right.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
inflamed.
And so you're swollen, and it's just like it
And
hurts
it's-
from the inside out.
Yeah,
Right.
COVID.
Oh, right.
That uncomfortableness that everybody with full blown COVID talks about.
Yes.
That's the same
Like how
symptoms.
bronchitis makes you feel like you got
Well,
COPD.
That's the same symptoms as rub.
right?
Well,
Like
you got to remember, okay, COVID-19 is SARS-CoV-2,
Yeah,
right,
It's SARS. What's SARS? South Asian Respiratory Syndrome.
right.
Where did this come from?
South Asia.
exactly.
This lab in South Asia,
Right.
funded by the U.S., it's been proven.
Sounds like Singapore.
I think they were messing with things,
Right.
and I think it accidentally got out.
I think they was using
Yeah.
the shit for biochemical
yeah.
warfare.
Exactly.
Yes,
They were playing
'cause
with
they're
things.
always
They've got
building
they
were
nuclear
playing
somebody
with
was
it.
Right.
playing God, and
So,
God
but look-
showed the fuck up.
but
you
look-
know what I
Playing
mean?
with things. and
Right.
it got out.
Right.
Now, this is just my opinion. It's
Right,
something.
right.
Right.
But if you
No
play,
offense, yeah, no
Right,
offense,
right,
but,
but
right.
if
but that's
you-
what he feeling.
if you
know?
play with
No, I feel that.
biochemical
I think
warfare,
like that.
right,
Yep.
what's the major thing that comes out of biochemical warfare? Economy collapse.
and mass
Right.
casualty, bro.
Right.
No.
Well,
That's not even.
And
the
that's
thing.
not even
It
the
did
most. So
with
it's
COVID.
Economy
it's the
collapse.
Economy failure.
The
If you-
casualties come on the
Yeah.
severity of what gets out.
On what
It's
gets out.
after the afterthought.
And the fear.
Right.
Let's
So,
talk about the fear
When-
also.
right, but
Right.
when you collapse someone's economy, you make them vulnerable.
Right.
Exactly.
So by
It
making
was good
by
we got
collapsing
Donald
the
Trump when we
economy, they made
'Cause
shit
if not-
vulnerable. But thank God we've
The
got
only thing-
these money hungry, greedy, grubby politicians that's like, okay, this shit wasn't supposed to happen. Let's give everybody money
Right.
Yeah.
so they can fuck it off and build the economy back up.
Right.
But then you've got people like me and other people who take that money and we like, fuck the economy. We gonna stay stable.
And invest in
Because
myself.
because
Nigga, I'm
what
about to
they
invest in me.
but listen, what they expect you to
these
do
deals.
is they expect you to get this little 1,400 and go out and buy a TV, go out and buy a stereo,
Nigga needs
buy
some
a game
Jordans,
system,
Niggas need a new
new
Xbox.
Jordans.
No,
Right.
We had Jordan drops and Xbox drops all this year.
Back to back to
People
back
going
to
out and
back.
buying 70, 85-inch TVs. People going out and buying new systems. They buying the newest Jordans,
cars.
Even if
yeah,
they
car.
bought 25,000
People-
each,
Man, that sound like
Well,
you.
listen.
That sound like you. But how much of that shit you do with your
We spending
stimulus?
it all on
None
that.
of it.
None of it.
None
I
of it.
spent my stimulus on bills.
All right. You kept
And what was-
yourself stationary.
And what was
Yeah.
to
left?
be able to build from
What was left?
Yes.
I took my vacation on.
Yep.
Right.
That's what we did.
right.
And
Which
it's hard on
stimulated the
money.
economy.
Exactly. Stimulate. Travel stimulates the economy.
It does.
Yes, it does.
It does. You're buying gas. You're buying hotel.
Oh,
rental
yeah.
cars.
Food,
Not saying
plane
you got a rental,
tickets.
but you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
supporting
Oh, yeah.
this and that.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that was some fucked up
And this
shit
ain't even
itself.
bullshit of the week. Because I don't think I even told this story to people on here.
Tell us
So
a story then, huh?
when I
Tell us
went
a
on
rap.
my vacation, we
Right.
went on our vacation
Okay.
last October. We had to take my son out there. His
Right.
mom got married.
Right.
So we planned our
Congrats,
trip
all that shit.
months in advance. I go through Expedia because I get the union discount.
Right.
And it's easy to do. You don't need
Right.
no credit card.
.com.
You can use your bank account. You
Right.
can use your check card. We use a check card.
Right.
So we got our tickets, and we got our rental car.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is cool. We get on our plane. We take off. Get to our layover.
Layover.
Spend about an hour in Vegas, and then we take off again, and we get to where we're going in Santa Ana. We disembarked at John Wayne, Santa Ana.
Right. John Wayne.
So we rent it from Dollar Rental Car,
Right.
which is supposed to take all types of credit cards except prepaid. So
Right.
debit card, check card, bank card. We get there and they like, because we got this, and this and go on. They blaming motherfuckers that traffic drugs and people that tear their cars up. We gotta have you do a credit check.
At the rental car place?
Right. So why the fuck did we need to do a credit check if we've already paid?
You had.
Listen. The reservation is paid. Everything is copacetic. Why the fuck we gotta jump through these hoops when we get here? Kind of find they just don't want to give us a car because for one, we out of town.
Right.
For two, they just don't trust nobody. And for three, they money hungry. This motherfucker said, we can give you a car, but we need like $1,200 and it's gonna be a convertible. The fuck we need a convertible for? It's fall time on the West Coast.
You're not about
It's
to
not
be, you're
80,
not about to
90
be-
degrees
you're
where
not
we
be-
going.
You're not about to be on the Pacific
Yeah.
Highway.
Yeah.
You're not about to be. You're
But
not about
I'm
to be on the
but-
PCH. You know.
But this is the kicker. This is what I'm thinking in my mind. He said convertible, so you know me, I'm dumb as shit. I think the dumbest shit ever. So me in my mind, like, bitch, I ain't even straighten my hair. How my hair gonna blow in the wind?
Oh my god! This nigga talking about draping in the convertible.
But see, you brought up a good point there. Okay, you know what? About 6 months ago, I went on one of those sites, got my credit score. You know what it was? 4 NA.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Do you know why? Because I paid cash for everything for the last
Everything.
10 years.
right.
You do that, you ain't gonna have a credit score. That don't mean you ain't got credit.
I
Right.
said that long
So what-
time
Or
ago.
you're not credible. You
So,
know what I mean?
I just
Like,
don't go through a credible
like
agent.
Really-
you're not out here to
It's
rip
just
nobody
like-
off
no,
and this
no,
and that,
no.
but ain't nobody
I
trying
pay
to
my
cut you a
bills.
break.
I
But
pay
really-
my bills. I pay my debt.
Right.
What it boiled
It
down
just-
to, we get to
Nothing gets
Avis.
reported.
We leave Dollar and we go to Avis, which
Right.
is the next spot in the parking garage. And this little Egyptian guy, Nader Jr. motherfucker.
Nader Jr.
He said Nader
It's my lady's ex boss.
Yeah, it's my own
So
boss.
Egyptian. If you don't know about Egyptian business owners, they penny pinch worse than
Mr.
fucking
Krabs.
Indians do.
Mr.
Hold on.
Krabs.
Shout out to Nader. Because he's a Nader.
Yeah, I like Nader.
I'm
Nader
not,
cool.
I'm not giving no shout
Nader
outs.
cool.
We're not doing that. But
Nader
anyway.
cool. But I ran into this dude. I
They're gonna say the
can't.
business.
I can't remember what was that dude's name again. You remember? It was something funny.
It was Bo.
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 And he said it
Bo.
Like Jackson?
it was B,
Bo Jackson?
but it was
Bo
B-O-O.
Duke.
Yeah, B.
Boo, dude.
Boo.
It was Boo.
His name was
Bo
Boo,
Duke.
but he was like, "My name is Bo." Just tell him my name is Bo. So I called his place or whatever,
Bo
and they
Duke.
like, "Yeah, we need like
it
1,500."
Bo
So I'm
Duke.
like, "Fuck
A
this."
day.
Voodoo.
Yeah, a day.
Voodoo.
So listen,
Cut off
this is
some
the crazy
letters.
part. With the rental car, they like, we need 1,500 a
Right.
day.
A day.
So I'm like, bro, I'm not paying no 1,500 a motherfucking day.
I'm not paying no
So,
1,500.
$1,500.
1,500 a day for a convertible Mustang. So, I'm like, I'm so pissed.
Right.
I threw myself into thinking mode. When I get to thinking, I'm a dangerous motherfucker.
I'm a mess.
I remember
I
passing
was a mess.
fucking Enterprise, and they had a sign that said, "If you have a return ticket, we will rent to you regardless of what payment." So we double back, and I seen the sign again. I'm like, "Babe, we got a rental car. I got this. Don't worry." So I make a reservation with Enterprise. Then I go to the desk like, "Hey, this is what's going on." And the little Vietnamese lady, she hooked us up.
It was
Even
amazing.
hit us with a couple discounts. I end up having to pay.
Upgrade our car.
Yeah, and upgraded our car. So I paid an extra $600. So I'm already $400 in.
Right.
And so we didn't pay $1,000 to get a rental car for a
Right.
week when it's said and done. We got the $400 back though. Expedia, it took a week and a half for us to get the money back. No, it was the payment, the full reservation that we had to get
But
refunded.
You got it refunded in full.
Yeah, we got it
Yeah,
after
refunded our stuff.
a week after we got home. We got it refunded. But we got the rental car, and the lady's like,
Pain in the ass.
they wasn't supposed to do that. They not supposed to run your credit. If you pay for the reservation went through. They supposed to give you the car. But that's okay because I'm gonna take care of y'all. And little Vietnamese lady hooked us the fuck up. Great,
Yeah.
fucking
Say,
great.
Ling Ling, hook
So
the fuck up.
We was supposed to. We
Ling Ling
was
hooks
supposed
you
to
up.
get something like a Chevy Spark. I think no, we supposed to get a Kia Rio,
Kia.
and they upgraded us
Then it was Miss Ho.
Toyota Corolla. We got a
Toyota.
brand fucking new, nice as fuck. This motherfucking car.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
This car had lane change advisory. So when you put your cruise control on,
Yeah.
you could be rolling 80 miles an hour, and if traffic slow down, it'll slow down with the
We
traffic.
in international automobiles, but
It'll make your shit. It'll
BMW
make your wheel
very-
turn to get over in the next lane.
Motorway.
Like it's driving assist. Shit, crazy. Dope as
It's
shit.
like halfway drive.
So
Oh, some Elon.
we
Musk
went through some
shit.
bullshit to get this fucking car.
Them Teslas,
They're
nigga.
ugly.
Hey,
And I think
the
it's because they
Genesises
ain't got
are
no grip.
crazy.
Yeah, they look like Bentleys. I think they look like Bentleys.
I like the
Genesis-
80. I don't like the 70, bro.
I like all of them.
I mean, they're nice. I mean,
Give me
I like the
anyone-
70. Like,
Give me any one of them. But I tell you,
I
I'll
love
tell you what the vehicle to have right now is that Kia Carnival. Oh Lord, especially if you got 3 or more kids.
Right.
This motherfucker has a 4th row seating. It's got a fucking
Nigga
20.
over here driving the bus.
Man,
Nigga,
it's
I
got a-
feel you, bro.
It's
4
got a
rows.
20. It's got a 20-inch LCD HD monitor.
They can play the game.
Man, this motherfucker's got a refrigerator in it. Man, this motherfucker.
Fridge. You got a fridge in the bus.
It's sick.
You can have all the drinks and
This is-
snacks at the car.
This is some shit we drive to Disneyland type
He
shit.
said, I'm going to Disney
And we
World.
ain't watching nothing but Disney movies all the way there. All the
Whatever
way.
a wonderful wizard there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because.
That's another bullshit, right?
Don't do it. You already know I saw it. Right?
So, what about all these workplace shootings, like the FedEx shooting down in that?
Damn.
I tell you what, the company I work for had at least 4 shootings.
Damn.
Four
Well,
shootings.
The
at
one
the
that's
company I
closer
work
to
for.
we had
Kroger.
No.
There was
You
Kroger.
forget Kroger.
Kroger.
Yeah, they had 3 in 2 weeks.
We
Damn.
had, yeah.
A Walmart, wasn't it, where the girl was in the dressing room?
No, that was L.A., but I'm talking about Indiana. We
Oh, the
had
FedEx down
we
in
had the
Indy,
FedEx
FedEx
in Indy.
in, yeah.
And wasn't it an Amazon parking lot shooting or some shit?
I think. I don't
And then
know.
But there's been so many shootings in the fucking Indianapolis.
well, I'm saying
It's
workplace. Indianapolis is up to 290 shootings.
Yeah.
Damn.
crazy.
Yeah.
Record.
290 shootings.
They're
Crazy.
trying to match
Two-
Chi-Town.
two-
That's the
Yeah.
capital.
200
Afghanistan.
That's the
bro.
capital. I grew up in the
fucking
capital.
crazy.
It was bad in the 80s. It's
They've got
Fucking,
Yeah.
it's insane.
They've got 265 murders. They are 15 over the record for the year.
Yeah. And you
No.
want to know the
Which was
difference?
last year.
Like, you want to go to Broad Ripple? Hell no, I ain't trying to go to Broad Ripple. Nigga, like, no.
Chicago is the 3rd largest city in the U.S. Comparatively speaking, Indianapolis is like 15 or 16. There is like 3 million people difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the per capita per shooting is damn near the same.
Yeah.
Buck goo in there, man.
I don't know. I mean,
See
Chicago
why though?
Chicago got like something close to like 80 shootings a night and 40 be like fatalities. That's like a good weekend.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say it. I don't want to say
Oh.
good weekend. That's
Oh.
distasteful. I don't want to say
Wait
good
till
weekend.
Monday
but-
morning, man.
Yeah, so like as soon as Monday hit,
New Year's Eve.
Beginning
on
of
a
the
Friday
year.
night.
Chicago gonna be up about
Yep.
damn near
I
100
want to
shootings.
spend the night because Indiana is just as bad. They on some sneaky shit too. You know, shot your ass, goddamn it, you.
Right. Over
I ain't-
nothing, nigga.
I ain't playing that
Over
shit.
peanut.
I'm not playing that shit.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
You know how I ride.
Oh,
and
Lord.
shit, I don't.
I'm about to get mine so I can be like that.
You got it's damn near like you have to these days.
Yep.
When I was growing up, you didn't have to worry about shit like that.
Man,
Yeah,
I didn't even have
fist
to lock
fights
my
were more
doors when I was
common
a
when
kid
we
in the
grew
set.
up.
I
It was
grew
at
up
the
in
end
Win
when you grew
some,
up.
Yeah.
The
lose
fist fights were
some.
more common when I grew
Shit.
up, and at the end when you grew up.
From the 90s to like 2006 is the get your ass beat era.
It started
Beat
in
that
the
ass up.
And it
What did
seemed
I
like,
say?
that
Yep.
ass up.
My era to about the
Yep.
but when these 2005, 2006 ones, the motherfuckers that became, can't even say teenage, they older than us, but that's when shit started changing. 2005, 2006. That's when shit started to change.
Well, what it was, I think a lot of it, the '80s,
I think it was
the '80s was good financially for America. Okay, and I think that a lot of the kids that grew up in the '80s, got a little spoiled.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And now the result is you got all these spoiled little brats running around, fucking not getting what they want,
See,
and
then you got the.
taking matters in their own
Then you got.
hands and shit.
Then,
You know?
then what really contributed to it is
Baking soda.
the division of the living status, the Reagan era, how they
The-
divided
the-
everybody.
Baking soda.
Lower,
Reagan-
middle,
Reagan was president
higher.
in the '80s, from
Yeah,
80 to
so
88.
either you're lower class, you're middle, or you're high.
Yeah.
That's where shit's really started to get bad.
That's what I was talking about, the
Because
economic impact.
you got the
New
CIA
Jack
coming in and
City.
Destroyed the middle class.
allegedly the CIA destroyed the lower and the middle because they was feeding the streets these fucking drugs.
Baking soda.
They dropped a whole semi with motherfucking automatic rifles and shit in the middle of Chicago.
Allegedly.
They taught the police how to do shoe stings in Chicago. Set up a semi truck full of motherfucking shoes, and you catch every nigga coming out that motherfucker. That's pretty much that's how, and that's when shit started to get bad. Shit, the '80s was like a test period. We're gonna give them this powder shit and let them see if they can figure out a way to
What do you
make it
think's
different.
going on now?
They did.
And then this powder shit, somebody found a way to turn it into this rock shit.
There's
What do you think's
levels
going
to
on
this
now?
shit.
Yeah.
COVID-19? You think that ain't a test run? Wait till 23.
Oh no, it's bigger than that. It's
23?
technology.
Sorry.
It's
We didn't even made it 22.
it's-
Yeah, you talking about 23?
it's not.
COVID
It's,
23.
but the new
COVID 23.
you gotta think the new
I don't know if
drug,
they'll call it that.
Oh,
Better
Lord.
be getting at it.
the new
'Cause
drug.
each year, like they said, it's gonna be a new booster.
A lot of people they looking at everything
It's
going
gonna
on
be a
around
different
it.
strain. It's gonna be a
Right.
whole
They
totally
looking
different
at-
virus.
The COVID going on and Black Lives Matter. And they not looking at the real. The real enemy is technology.
Right.
That's the real enemy. And a lot of
All
people
the
just.
STDs ain't
I-
just
I
in
don't
the
know if
black
technology-
but I'm in love with technology
being
too.
brought
But
to the
that-
black
that's-
community,
that's
but they're
what it
all
is.
in there.
That's part of it.
And I just said this other day, did I not? Who did I say was the smartest motherfucker ever?
He's a serial killer.
Ted Krasinski,
Right.
the Unabomber. He predicted this shit. Before you know it, technology will have a hold of your children and there will be nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
And that's quoted in one of his letters.
Yep.
There will be nothing you can do about it.
Agree.
I am putting this bomb in this box because I'm trying to get y'all to read these fucking letters. Hopefully I can save some kids, make more geniuses. Cause Ted Krasinski
Oh,
was
they had to kill him.
he was a on paper genius.
They had to kill him.
But he's still living. He's still living.
Hey, what about that?
You got to think
but-
the mind.
No.
But they killed his prophecy.
No, they didn't.
Hell no,
Done.
man. We
These
still
kids
talking about that
is-
shit.
No.
And he just
They're
brought that
talking
shit up.
about-
How he killed that
They
shit?
But look,
kids now
there's
today
no way.
are thinking like
But
you
look,
guys are.
But look, I'm gonna tell you this. This is how this how you know he not defeated. This man is still living. He just got transferred to a medical facility.
Yep.
But this man is still living. And guess what he ain't had for the last 30 years?
Technology.
Technology.
Yeah. And
He's lived
he ain't got
longer.
to be born with the wrong skin color.
But he's
they
lived.
wouldn't listen to him with
but
the wrong
listen to
skin
this
color.
though.
Peep game.
By Social Security standards, Ted Krasinski is a senior citizen.
Yep.
Yeah.
He should be
Yes,
eligible
he
for
is.
Social Security and disability. So, but with him being an inmate, he's ineligible. He can't get that shit.
Right.
But when you retire,
All your rights are suspended.
you die. Damn near shortly after you retire, you stop working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You going along with the technology.
Yep.
The technology ain't doing nothing but aiding you to die.
It's
Yes.
just like
It's a
somebody
death
asked me
aid.
why I don't quit smoking.
It's like people was
What happens
like,
when you quit smoking?
oh,
You died.
You
uh,
get cancer and die.
what's my favorite one?
There you told the nurse that your back's
What do they call it? Oh, COVID is a form of natural selection. Everything you fucking touch out here is a method of natural selection.
Exactly.
These GMOs you put in your body, that's natural selection.
You got
That-
a natural immune system.
And corn be good to the
That-
motherfucker. There's
that-
more than corn in Indiana.
That is individualized.
You get a motherfucking phone and they tell you
That shit's crazy.
looking at your phone 40 hours a week gives you fucking cancer. And what do? You look at it 40 hours a fucking week.
Yep.
That's what you do. I mean, there's
Well,
always
you
something.
say technology is the biggest enemy, but you look at COVID, right?
Right.
How serious is COVID really?
Moderately.
Okay, but yet every single government of the world, with the exception of maybe some third world
world.
countries and so on and so forth, and they're all in line. They're all in
Yeah,
base. They're all saying
they're
the
following
same
suit.
fucking shit,
They're following suit.
right?
Yes.
Now tell me that ain't something to be worried about.
But then you
All
got
these countries that
Right.
can't get along agree
You're
on this.
exactly right.
But then you got
You
motherfuckers
get the
like
Antarctic Treaty.
yeah. But then
Antarctica Treaty.
you look at motherfuckers like Ukraine
Yep.
who don't even fucking offer a vaccine.
Right.
Fuck you. You live or you fucking die.
Yep.
Stay your ass inside if you don't want to die. That's how Ukraine is treating it.
Yeah.
Russia don't like that shit.
No.
So that's why they pushing back towards that border after Trump and Obama pushed them away for so many 8 years
Right.
total
Yep.
between the both of them. They pushed them motherfuckers back.
Right.
Get the fuck back. They are a part of NATO. There ain't shit you can do about it.
Yeah.
But
You need-
NATO
Thank you.
won't fund them. NATO won't give them shit.
Right.
They have to rely on people like us to give them anything.
You will
Right.
step
And if we give them anything, Russia's like, motherfucker, you not playing fair.
Yeah.
in. You
so-
will gladly step
You're
in.
exactly
Right now, it was for some reason Ukraine is the power play over in Europe and Asia right now.
Right.
It's then moved its focus from Afghanistan and Iraq. So what the fuck are we after now? Why are we so
Oil.
invested in Ukraine? But Ukraine don't got oil
Fossil
like
fuels.
that.
Fossil fuels.
They don't got that like that.
Not necessarily oil, but other fossil fuels.
You know what I think it is? Uranium.
Fossil fuel.
Fucking
Uranium is a
Ukraine-
form of fossil fuel.
right, it is.
Yeah.
But uranium and plutonium
Exactly.
is two of their biggest import exports.
Yep.
So it's in and out.
Whoever controls Ukraine controls the fate of the fucking world.
And we all love our phones. We all love our
you not-
podcasts.
You
We
didn't.
love-
You didn't hear me though. Whoever controls Ukraine controls the fate of the
He said that
world.
shit, man.
Right now they're on their own.
Motherfucker,
Man.
they control the ability to hit a button,
Yep.
destroy United States of America. They control that ability.
Yep.
Yeah.
The world's greatest grade plutonium comes from Ukraine.
You saw the movie Hunger Games, right?
The Hunger Games. Yeah.
District 13.
Yep.
What did they control?
The word.
The nuclear weapons.
The nuclear weapons.
Word.
The world.
Yep.
That's what that is. I don't want to I don't want to dive deep into that rabbit hole.
Right.
I will dive in that motherfucker quick. I don't want to do it, but that's just when you think about it, some crazy shit. Ukraine is like the key holder to the fucking world. Anybody next to Ukraine is the fucking key holder of the fucking world. Because if you can get control,
Thank you so much for this. This is-
yeah, oh yeah.
This is the
Dope.
best gift.
By the way, what he's holding
I
up,
fucking love this shit.
what he's holding up is a beer bandolier.
I love this.
It's a
like
beer
a pool stick.
bandolier. It looks like, yeah, it looked like a fucking pool stick case. I was, what this nigga
It's a
walked
flash for beer
Listen,
drinkers.
I ain't-
I
I
love
don't
it.
care.
But
I like
listen,
it.
Love it.
I drink
I ain't
beer.
never,
I like it a lot.
I ain't never seen it out of the box. So when he brought it here,
He's
first
like,
thing I
you
looked
got
at,
a pool? What the fuck
I
you
said, what
got?
the fuck? This nigga don't want a pool cue. Why you got a pool cue, bro? I thought it was a
Pool
pool cue
table.
holder, and this is fucking beers. I'm like,
Walmart
oh
for about
shit,
$5.
$5.
Well,
Walmart.
damn. I ain't trying to look gift horse in the mouth.
Where?
They told you that shit.
Where?
That shit means a
Walmart.
lot more than $5 to me.
Walmart.
That shit was
Hey,
great.
beer is always
That is
beer,
fucking-
beer.
Beer.
So,
I like my
Where
beer.
you find that at in camping?
Walmart
It was
up at
probably
the
like
front.
one of the aisles.
You can't find it, bro. You can't.
Yeah.
They
You
had it
can't
on a-
copy
they had it
my
on a
shit.
display.
One of those.
Yeah, the holiday.
One of
It
those.
was a gift.
It was.
bro.
It was
Yeah.
one of those as
It was one of
seen
those
on
quick-
TV
I know,
racks.
Everything under $10
They're
gift.
items,
Yeah.
It was
but
one of those. It was
wasn't
probably one of those.
yes.
Everything under $10 display.
All them
type
fucking
things,
Christmas
yeah.
display shit, and
Yeah.
I love it. It was great. That was a
Alright.
winner.
So we got the bullshit of the week out the way. We been bullshitting for about 30 minutes. To be honest.
We gonna keep bullshit.
But it makes for a
nigga.
show. We ain't got there's no script this
Well,
week.
y'all
There's
heard
none of
about that Colorado truck driver?
Oh yeah, they gave him
110 years.
110.
Hell, Colorado's on
You know what the
fire
governor
right
did?
now.
They knocked it down to 10.
Knocked it down to 10.
Colorado's
As
got
they should.
wildfires going on.
No, but as they should.
I don't even think his brakes went out.
Yeah,
That was something
he could
beyond
have.
his control.
He could have did other shit too.
I mean, well, now
So-
my question is, I haven't
could say that he
done
He
a
could
lot
have
of
been getting a
research on
divorce
this.
and the wife didn't like him and got the brake lines.
Well, no,
cut.
no.
I haven't done a lot of research on
Is
this,
it
but
his
was
truck or is it
exactly
a company truck?
What
Because
was
it's
he
a
an
owner
company
operator?
truck.
well, it's a company truck,
It was a
but
company truck.
what was said in the information is that he knew something was wrong with his brakes.
And he didn't get him fixed.
So no. There's runoffs
You
for
gotta
shit
report
like
that
that.
shit.
There's runoffs.
Yeah.
You can run off and you can try to stop. If not, you're gonna hit these water barrels and it's gonna make you stop.
All them big old trash cans.
Right.
Those
on
big
the highway,
yellow trash
they're
cans.
full of water. They splash.
Yeah, these are
Right.
yellow trash cans
Yeah.
filled with fucking water.
Right.
And he's gonna hit it and he's gonna make it stop. He avoided that turnoff. But it could have been panic. I see it. It could have been panic. He was coming up on it. Maybe he couldn't get over. He didn't want to cause another wreck, but that wasn't
See,
exactly
panic's key
explained. But he avoided that turnoff. I can't remember what they call those turnoffs. Not inspection highway. Inspection highways are like little.
Oh, you're talking about like
dip-offs, but-
a
The way
DOT
station?
way
The way
station,
station.
No, not a way
like that.
or a
station.
checkpoint,
Brake
Terminal
checkpoint.
brake checkpoint.
Brake check.
Brake checkpoint.
But they got
Going through the
signs that
mountains, I can see
say
that.
if your brakes are, because it's right after you come off of the decline.
Right.
Because when you come off the decline, you pumping the shit out them brakes, and them brakes
Right.
gonna get hot.
Yep.
So he
That's
was,
why they have their flashers.
but they
when they're going
determined
down.
he was losing his brakes as he was coming down. He just panicked because he looked out the window and seen his brakes was on fucking fire. So instead of looking up and go, oh shit, and getting over into that inspection turnoff,
He panicked. And
he
didn't think
panicked
right.
and kept going.
Right.
And the only option he saw was just,
Everybody
Trying to
handles,
tear
handles
some
panic
shit up.
differently.
yeah, oh yeah.
You know.
You know, this man's English was broken as fuck. So, you know, he panicking. He really fucking panicking.
Right.
Because for one, oh fuck, I fucked up. I don't want to get sent back home. I'm going to get fucking deported over this shit. Pray to God, hopefully he don't get deported. I don't know.
Man.
I don't know
I
if
don't
he's
think he's
legal
getting
or
deported.
what,
I don't
but
He's gonna have to serve his 10 years.
But
if
the
he's lucky,
governor,
he'll get out
yeah.
earlier.
kudos to the governor.
85%, bro. I'll be out in 8.5, bro.
Kudos to the
85%.
governor of Colorado for making that shit right.
Yep, 85%.
I could have seen 20. You could have gave the man 20 and I'd have been all right with it.
Yeah.
You killed 4 motherfucking people.
Right?
So, I mean, okay, yeah. But you had options and you panicked and didn't take them. So, let's give you 20 and we keep on moving. You can still live your life. You'll be 50 when you get out, but hey, you still got life livable.
Yeah.
You'll be out before 20. Time cuts. Shit like that. But they gave him 10 with the man being eligible for parole in 2026. So, shout out to the governor of Colorado. You made shit right. That's what you supposed to do.
He'd be all right.
People die on death row every day because governors don't do what they supposed to do, and they be innocent people.
Yes.
Look back in the last 10 years and see how many innocent people they executed, and you'd be like, "What the
Yes.
fuck?"
Why?
No,
not
not just
that
point
pisses
at
me
the
off the
fact that
most.
they executed. Let's just point at the fact that they
I don't know.
convicted.
Oh,
Right.
babe, you know
They've convicted a lot of bad people.
Well, one of the one that pisses me off the most is Daniel Shaver.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. You want to know what one pisses me off the most?
What?
What's my man Timothy McVeigh?
Yeah, man.
That's what
Oklahoma
pisses me off.
man.
Explain.
But
Let him
listen,
Go ahead.
But
Go
listen.
into why it pisses you off. So what's grind your gears, man? What's going on?
I'm gonna start off with saying I would pay to watch that motherfucker suffer. So with that being said,
Right.
you bitch,
Oh.
I would pay my taxes the rest of my life and yours to watch you suffer. Why put you out of your misery for free quick?
Yeah.
We're going to pay
that-
taxes on you
Amen.
one time. We're going to pay taxes on you one time for them to shoot some shit into you and
Hell,
you
we pay
die.
millions on black people. That's in there.
But that's
accused
beside
of
the
wrong
point.
shit.
We talking about death row though. Motherfuckers that do heinous shit that don't even deserve death.
That
like
too.
death row shouldn't even be a thing.
No.
They should
I
call
agree.
that shit the depths of hell.
I mean,
Put you somewhere where you can't look at people. You
why
can't conversate. Put a motherfucker on suicide watch 24/7 for the rest of their life.
why did
When
they send you to jail?
when only
Why did they
they're
send
gonna
you to
hear
prison?
your story when your last breath
To
is
punish
gone.
you, right?
Right.
So why kill you?
Right.
Yeah,
Isn't it supposed to be rehabilitation?
suffer.
No, not if you're
No.
on. No.
No,
No, you get sent to
motherfuckers.
prison for
So
life.
that's what death row
Death-
is the elimination of rehabilitation.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Death row should be simply death row. You here until you fucking die, and
You're
you
not
get
getting out.
You
Life.
don't
Exactly.
get to interact with nobody.
We
but,
next.
but listen,
Exactly.
We own that.
But listen,
Punishment.
death row should
You
be
got only so long
But
to
listen.
prove you're innocent.
death row should be when you get convicted of that shit. You are confined. You can't interact with the only motherfucker you interact with is the motherfucker that bring you your lunch tray, and all you see is his hands.
Yep.
Right.
Give you fucking solid
Amen.
walls.
Yep.
24/7 suicide rotation because at some
it
point you're gonna want to kill yourself because the silence is so deafening.
See, I am. I
It
am.
is.
Bury
pro-life.
people
You only
alive.
see his hands, like he
Okay.
said.
Bury
Ain't no-
people
it's
I am
a
pro-life.
whole middle
Yeah,
door.
pro-life.
Okay, except for under extreme circumstances,
Right.
I am pro-life, and that includes
Good.
the death penalty.
Yeah.
I don't think there should be a death
Yeah,
penalty, except for in extreme circumstances.
No.
I mean, if you are totally sane and you go out and blow up a building and kill 30 people,
Right.
that might
See,
be an
and
exception.
I know someone personally. He was the first person
Talking
in
about
Indiana.
Timothy?
No, I'm just general.
In general.
In general.
Yeah.
It's, I'm not gonna say what he is to me or what, but he's the first man in Indiana to get lethal injection.
No.
Right after they made the electric chair unlawful. He got the
Wow.
his conspirator
So
got
what-
the electric chair, and he got the lethal injection bench. So that tell you how close this shit was. He got that shit.
Wow.
But he did some shit, and
Conspiracy.
killed some motherfuckers. But yeah,
Bad.
You know,
same
see,
To
time,
each his own. You
I don't
know,
feel
no
like-
offense.
but I don't-
It's gonna get deep. This shit's
I don't-
getting dark.
I don't
yeah.
feel like that's an offense for y'all to murder a motherfucker. Yeah, he took somebody's life, so take his by torturing him. The rest
Well,
of his,
you got to look at it this way too. There's a thing called cruel and unusual punishment,
right?
Yeah.
right? And every single last
But you-
one of our capital punishments today,
It's cruel and unusual.
at some point, was at least unusual.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
the new genre.
At
Oh,
least.
With the new
and
genre.
unusual.
At the very
Not
least.
even cruel.
And
At
you-
least
but listen,
unusual.
At
You
least.
got states like Utah that still got the pick your poison clause in their death penalty.
Well, I know.
Oh,
I
well,
know
they're a
about.
good state.
I know about 10 years ago there were still two states that had
They
firing
are a
squads.
good
as their
state
capital
to
punishment.
me.
Utah's one of them.
Yeah, I think
Utah's got a
was- yeah.
fire. You
get
can die
convicted,
in
you better do
Utah.
something.
In Utah on death row. Not only do you get your last rites to your dinner, you get your last rites from your priest, reverend, whatever.
Right.
They let you pick your fucking death.
Right.
So it was a dude a couple years ago died by firing squad. First one in 60 something years.
Right.
And then Tennessee is the other state.
It was in Tennessee.
Tennessee, because they had a dude that picked firing squad. But this dude, man, they offered a guillotine, death,
Guillotine. They was gonna cut this nigga head off.
guillotine, death by hanging, fire squad, electric chair, lethal injection, and I can't remember what the other one was. But
Hanging.
I mean,
I said
think about it.
hanging.
When cruel and unusual
You said
punishment, how
guilty.
long ago did that come into effect? That's my question.
right,
Because everything beyond that point was at the very least unusual.
right.
Right.
I mean, if they had firing squad before that came in, fine, that's not unusual. If they had hanging, that's not unusual.
They
The
burn
electric chair,
motherfuckers
at
that
the
is
stake.
unusual.
I
They
think the
burn
way
When they
motherfuckers
brought
in the state,
slaves
man.
from
I think
Africa.
I think the way
Yeah,
that they should
hanging
start
and all of that
doing.
stuff.
They used to stone motherfuckers.
But
Man,
the-
get
Right.
killed by rocks.
But
bro.
this motherfucker said
That's
this
cruel.
to me, and I've thought about it, and I'm like, yeah, that would kind of work. the way they should start doing death penalty phases is the motherfucker that's responsible for the murder. You got to give them the time for their natural remaining life, what their life expectancy would be. So if you murder a fucking 8-year-old, well, you get 72 fucking years.
Right.
Do it that way. That would be the best fucking
So
way.
80 is a good life. 80 is a good number for a good long.
80 is a good
healthy
number.
life.
If you a man, if you a woman, you definitely gonna live to 80 damn near, as long as you
know what I
take
mean?
it as a
80
man.
80 is a
I
good number.
I think a man is
as-
72 is like life. 72 or 75 is like life expectancy.
Yeah,
So-
70 or 75.
Yeah, anything
Yeah.
after 75, goddamn it,
Yeah.
you
You
doing
70,
fucking
you a
great.
senior citizen.
but I also
Expect to
You
live
back your
forever.
AARP,
I also
you know
think-
what I mean? Like, you
I
on a whole different
I
level.
also think that the family, the victim and or the victim's family, should have a significant say
Yeah, oh yeah, most definitely.
Right.
in the outcome.
If they
Okay,
want
okay,
you, if they
stuff
want
like
you to
that.
die immediately,
I
You
got,
know,
I
I
feel
got a
like if a
question.
family wants you to die right there on the spot, you should die right there on the spot.
right. Like, man, fuck this nigga, man. End this nigga shit.
Um,
Somebody just stab his neck, James
Got a
Bond
lot
style.
of
You know what I
family
mean?
like that. You got a lot of family
You got
like
you got
that.
12 hours to settle your
My daughter
affairs.
died.
Eat
Look,
your
she died
last
the
dinner.
same way.
I want to blow this
But
motherfucker's
you
head.
can't
But at the
stab
same
him
time-
17
No, no, you
times.
can't let them
Now
do
So
it.
lethal
They have to do it.
Don't let them do it. You let the
You
state
are
do it.
Cool, but just wait.
Yeah, you
Now-
let
now
the
listen,
state
though.
do it.
You can't also let the family act on emotion. So you
No,
gotta give that
no.
you gotta give that shit some
Yeah,
time.
yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Give it like 10.
Should-
10
should-
years maybe.
We'll-
I don't know about 10 years.
Okay.
We'll
they've
we'll
done this a bunch.
reconvene in 12 weeks type shit.
They've done this a bunch. So should
year.
all
Yeah.
should all
2 years, 'cause the
inmates
first year's always the
should
worst.
all inmates on death row not
But you
receive
gotta
a
take into
DNR?
consideration how long trial.
Because
runs,
until
how long
they're
it takes
executed,
to
they are
find their
they don't
arrest
have a
and
DNR.
Man,
Right.
I feel
They
like
brought motherfuckers back,
But
and so they
listen,
died and brought them
but
back.
this is another thing. You getting right to what I was getting to next. Man, if you survive a
Right?
state murder, they should let,
Let
you
you
go.
go.
They
If you
should
survive
let you
that
fucking
electric
go.
So
Yep.
so does
I
DNR
agree.
instantly come into play?
No, fuck that.
So
no,
all right.
no.
No,
Because
there is no
It's
DNR.
like playing the fucking Hunger Games with your life.
Right.
There is no DNR. But if you
Motherfucker.
survive that electric chair, you go free.
Go free. You gonna be
Right.
fucked up, but hey, go free.
Well,
You
then
might-
now you might have to go to some institution for
Yeah.
your craziness.
You might
or
fuck
whatever.
around
We
and-
gonna put this motherfucker dead in between your eyeballs, nigga. If you
It's just
stand up after this, we gonna name you Jesus.
A lot of the members of the squad had
Toby,
black
no, it's
veins.
Jesus.
There's only one
It's
guy.
Jesus.
There's only one guy that
So-
actually had a bullet.
If he
had a live bullet.
miss, if he
And if he
miss,
misses,
you go
you
free.
go free.
So you taking a 1 in 77,000
So you playing
chance.
roulette?
Yeah, you playing Russian
Like,
roulette.
this is
Yeah.
your one roll. This
What?
is your one spin.
Like he was saying, there
big
was
bucks,
two people in the last
no
so many
whammies.
years that,
Yeah.
that chose firing squad, hoping
Yeah.
that motherfucker would miss.
Tennessee and Utah.
Yep.
So if he miss, you get up and
You're
walk
gone.
away
You
from
should.
that point
I don't know
on.
if you
Should
did,
yeah, you
but
should.
you
Shit.
You
you did,
stand
but
there
you
and
should.
somebody come, let your shit off, and you stand up and get a leave. They're not gonna take you nowhere. That is the end of your
Yep,
shit.
that's the end of your
They
shit.
pull that trigger.
I
You
served
gotta
my
walk
sentence.
from here.
I
You
served
figure
my
it out.
sentence. I
No matter
faced the
where you
firing
at
squad.
in the world.
If they miss you, yeah, if they hit you
Yeah.
and you survived, then yeah, you probably
Yeah.
going to a home somewhere.
Right.
man.
But what I'm saying is they miss, they undo your shit.
You got you walk.
get up
Just walk.
and you walk away.
Just go. Get the
Right.
fuck out
You
of here.
figure
Now
it
see, that's why, when back in Wild Wild West, whatever,
Right.
you are to hang until you are dead.
Right.
Yep.
Until
Until
Dead.
dead. Till
Exactly.
deceased.
Now,
That's
what
why-
about- what
to
about
be
those
hanged.
people-
Not
Because
hang.
you
it's
faced your
hang.
punishment
To be
and
hanged
survived. There is no
until death.
Your punishment is to hang until you are deceased.
Right.
So
Whether it's
therefore,
snap
there
your
is no
neck and
surviving
they kill you
that.
instantly.
Yeah.
You will hang
It's
there
all in
and
the word.
flop like a fucking fish.
Yep. all
Until
in
you
the
are
wording.
dead.
All in the wording.
That is your punishment. To be hanged until you
To
are
be
dead.
hanged until you
Dead,
are fucking
dead,
dead.
dead.
Make it fucking Marion for the last place to legally do
what
that
about the
shit
people
publicly.
who later do all this time, but later they're found innocent, that they didn't really do it.
You got to pay them. Pay them people.
But
Yep.
if you do what you're saying, then they might not necessarily get that chance.
You got to prove your shit.
Yep. You better have a damn
You
good
gotta
lawyer
prove
too.
your shit.
Yep.
And they can't give you no bullshit lawyer.
Yep.
If you gonna have a public pretender, you gotta have a real motherfucker. Nah, you can't.
Pretender.
Nah, that's the problem. We pay these lawyers $400 to pick your case up, and they never talk to you until it's time for you to
Yep.
go to trial.
Yep.
So no, they gotta give you a fighting fucking chance. You gotta think about it. The money that they would dump into your defense would be the money they would spend keeping you alive on death row for 10 years.
Right.
Yeah.
So when it's said and done with, just fucking kill me if I'm guilty.
Well, my first divorce, I dismissed my lawyer, my first lawyer, because he wouldn't tell me how much I owed him.
Fuck it.
He didn't give me a price.
He wouldn't disclose payment.
Nope. So I dismissed him. You're not gonna tell me how much I owe you. I'm not gonna sit here and pay you $5,000 for this divorce or whatever, you know, and not going, you know, no.
You doing it. I ain't doing it.
That's what I said. Go on, man.
I did the first one.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm just letting you know before I drop this mic again. I'm not trying to do this.
Yeah. That's all you right there. Mic drop.
Obama out
Hey,
in this
my man Biden though. I think people really. The whole shit with dude called in
Another
trolling.
year.
Let's go, Brandon. He was like, "Oh yeah, let's go, Brandon. You in Oregon, right?"
Man.
He is shiesty motherfucker.
He's all you in Oregon, right?
That's a shiesty ass Joe. He ain't Sleepy Joe to me no more. He's shiesty ass Joe. Cause he was trying to do some
I'm gonna
shit.
say this. Every motherfucker I know named Joe, I ain't been able to trust.
No, they damn near shiesty.
My old lady's Bex.
Crazy
His name
Joe
is Joe.
from Lean On
My
Me.
baby mama is
Crazy
Kayla
Joe
Joe.
from
Right
Lean
there,
On
it's
Me.
Joe
Hey.
on Joe.
And
I ain't
my
never
man
been able to
tell
trust
you-
a Joe in my whole
Joe
life.
Jackson.
Hey,
A Joe
Joe
Jackson. I ain't been able to trust a
Jackson.
Joe in
Oh
my
my
whole
God.
life.
You know,
There's so many crazy
you know
Joes.
another type of Joe motherfucker I can't trust is motherfuckers that come outside. Hey Joe, hey Joe, them Nick, no.
That sound like some
Getting hit.
Mississippi
I ain't
shit.
never did that.
What about
I
Joe
know, I'm
Cool?
just saying, nigga,
Hello,
you know,
hey,
like,
Joe.
I know you heard the niggas talk
Yeah.
like, but them the niggas you
What
gotta
up,
look
Joe?
up. What up, Joe?
What up,
Hey,
You be
Nope.
like a light pal. You be like, okay.
Yep, alright, no, I'm good, bro, cause you will get robbed, bro.
Motherfucker, I drink coffee. I don't even want to drink your Joe.
None of
nigga.
that smoke.
I drink coffee. I don't even
Bruh.
drink Joe.
Hey,
you know
Joe.
what I mean?
No, it's coffee.
It's
It is
coffee. I
coffee.
drink
Joe
coffee. I
is
don't drink
coffee.
Joe.
Yeah, it's coffee
And I
around
take
these
it.
parts.
Dude.
Don't
Yeah,
cut the
drinking
man
no
with
Joe.
that shit.
What about-
In fact,
What
I
about
don't
Joe
even
Cool?
know him.
Joe Cool?
Joe Lou.
Joe
Joe
Cool. Joe Cool.
They said he looked like somebody
Joe Cool. My
back
man.
in the day.
My man Snoopy.
I don't know about him, but they said
Joe
Do,
Cool.
do, do, do.
Yeah.
Joe Cool was the camel.
Oh, you talking about Joe Campbell?
Yeah, Joe
Joe
Camel.
Camel. It wasn't Joe Cool.
It was Joe Campbell.
Camels ain't had no menthol for until the fucking 2000s. For the 992 Camel Lights and
You
Camel
right,
9
you
filters,
right.
they had
Nah.
no fucking menthol.
You know,
What Joe Cool?
you know what I started
I'll
off
say
smoking?
this.
I started smoking Camel Turkish Silvers.
My
We
first
started
Slim.
smoking
cigarette
the
ever.
camels together, me and Tyler.
Hey, remember when they brought them
the
little
big
crust?
fat
They had
ones with the big 25
the
in
wides. The
pack.
wides.
Ah,
The
oh
wides.
my
Wides
gosh,
did come
bro.
25 in the pack
We
when they
smoked
first
one
came
on
out.
lunch break right after the yak out.
Hey,
Why?
them motherfuckers.
Why you
Tell
do
me,
it?
tell me you'll stick
Why?
your mouth on a tailpipe without telling me you'll stick your
Right.
mouth on a fucking tailpipe.
first-
Why the fuck aren't you smoking
Lucky
cigars?
Strike, non-filtered.
Lucky
Lucky
Right.
Strikes, they brought that shit back.
They
Man,
brought them back. They
I work
selling them
with
again.
an old cat. I work
Yeah.
with an old cat, man. Shout out my man
Non-filtered.
Marty, man. And I work with that man every
You gave
day.
you gave me the pack he gave you because he's like these motherfuckers
These
nasty.
motherfuckers is hidden, nigga, like,
I had an
fucking
old
smoke them Lucky
I had an
Strikes,
old
nigga.
dude from work felt bad for me.
Smoke that shit, man. Old cat at work smoked them motherfuckers.
Man, I had an old dude at work gave me a pack because I forgot my blacks and I'm shitty because I'm stuck in there. I can't leave.
Having them Nick fits.
So I'm
he had
like,
to call
bruh.
Nick. Who? Nick O-Teen, nigga. You know
Them
what I mean?
motherfuckers, them some strong ass cigarettes.
Cigarette. It ain't no bullshit, nigga. It's a
Yeah,
whole.
what we
It
used
is
to
a
talk about it.
cigarette.
What we used to talk about when Tyler be like, I need a break here, walk all the way through the damn factory, come all the way back to Carmel to get me. Man, let's take a cigarette break, man. We ain't took a break all night.
As long as I don't walk
Let's
out that
take a
door, I
cigarette.
wasn't on break. I can't. I walk back.
I
I
remember-
got me an extra break coming to get your ass. Come on, nigga.
I
Let's
remember
rap.
stealing my dad's Viceroys.
Oh shit! My
He
dad
done used
smoked
He done used all
Viceroys.
his breaks up.
My dad smoked.
So he come to get me to give him another break.
My dad smoked Viceroy Reds.
I used to do it too.
Fucking
I've
Viceroy
never seen
Reds.
Grandpa smoke.
Nope.
Never.
Nope.
My grandma smoked.
Yeah.
My grandma
Better
smoked
life
them Misty
expectancy.
100s.
Hey, nigga, remember them Salem
He died from
niggas?
The
Columbia.
Salem. Oh
Grandma
man.
had to
Virginia
Yeah.
Slim 120s, nigga.
What was the other
Bruh.
one? What was the other? Had the green stripe across the front. Basics.
Basics.
Oh man.
Basics.
Oh, I remember Basics.
My Uncle Ben smoked Basics. My grandma smoked Misties.
Misties.
Long ass cigarettes. Them was Cadillacs for
Virginia
real.
Slims.
Oh,
Virginia Slim 120s,
man,
bro.
120s.
I'm telling you, bro, them Virginia Slim
They
120s.
would give you 9 cigarettes in a pack the size the shape of dice. Literally the shape of one dice. It's packed by about 12 inches long and the top about that damn big.
I don't know if y'all
It's
old
like,
enough.
hey, it's like these little
I don't
vape
know if
sticks
y'all
out
old
here.
enough.
Oh, the Mr.
You remember
Fogs.
Harley Davidson cigarettes?
Oh, I remember them.
Yeah,
I know a couple motherfuckers that smoked them.
I tell you some other names y'all ain't gonna hear no more. Benson and Hedges. Bumped your ass right there. Moore.
Moors. I remember Moors. They had a brown or a black.
Brown.
Yeah,
But I
brown
want to tell
paper.
you guys
Yep.
something. That was the last of the natural cigarettes.
You
Yep.
remember?
That's why they bought them motherfuckers out and turned it into
Yep.
like 3 or 4 companies.
You remember Vantage with the
Yeah,
had the hole in the
Vantage.
middle?
Yep.
Them was my shit. I smoked the hell out of them,
And now they got those
especially in
Virginia
Canada.
the camel. The camel
Virginia
that
Slim.
when you
Yeah,
hit
we
the button.
crush it, the
Camel
Camel
Crush.
Crush.
Yeah, the Camel
What
Crush.
they call the
right.
Slims, the Virginia Slims.
Virginia
Virginia Slims. Yep.
120s, nigga. That's what we was talking about.
Last time I went to Canada, I bought a
More
pack of
used to be
Vantage
like
cigarettes.
that too.
Canadian cigarettes is cool. They alright. Like the ones John smoked, they alright. But the Vantage is originally a Canadian cigarette. It's a European style Canadian cigarette. But
What?
Vantage. Sound like
I paid-
medicine for your dog.
I paid less for a pack of
It's
Vantage
Vantage,
in
nigga,
Canada
like,
than I would have here.
Yeah, it's the taxes. The taxes.
But
the U.S. taxes the hell out of
don't buy a
tobacco.
fucking pack of Newports in Canada. You're gonna pay like $17 damn near prior right
Because they
now.
imported.
Right.
Now Crown, you can get Crown by the
Hey,
abundance
my
up
dad.
there.
Hey, my dad. Remember my dad told us about that
It's
shit? He used to
not
get that shit by the
imported.
barrel, nigga.
Right.
They used to be up there get that shit
It's
by the
everywhere.
barrel.
It's
Like,
like
we
barrel.
bought a barrel
That's
of
the
the
one,
round
there
for
it
fucking
is.
Domesticated.
blase. We ain't about to put out no numbers. We ain't gonna tell
Listen.
our older motherfucker here. So we
Crown
bought
is
a barrel of that
domesticated
shit.
and syndicated. Syndicated means all over the
All
world.
over.
Domesticated means wherever in the fuck your hood at.
Yep.
Right.
But
But-
Canada, you go to
That
Canada.
is one of the
Yep.
richest
Well,
brands
it's just like
in the
go to
world.
Mexico and order
Yeah.
a Corona.
Patron.
Yeah.
Go to Patron.
Yeah. It's just cheaper than. Well, of course, American dollar is worth more than
Right.
the
Sousa,
peso, so.
Patron, Sousa,
Cabo.
Casamigos. They all
Dos Equis.
Dos
yeah, Dos Equis,
Dos Equis.
Modelo.
Tecate.
Modelo.
Hello.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yep.
Why you didn't call your old homeboy name out? Corona.
He
Because
called
I
that out.
started it out.
He
started
called that out.
Corona.
I did.
was
I
good.
fuck with Corona though. Shit.
Hey, everybody says Mexican. Nobody said Jose though.
Jose.
Talk about
I
homeboys.
thought
Well, you know
Because
what?
Jose,
Nobody said
Okay.
Jose.
because Jose is American made.
Right.
Jose ain't Mexican made.
Now, see, that's your sellout.
Now Jose do got a Mexican made tequila though,
Patron.
the medallion.
Yep.
Said
The
Patron.
Jose medallion. Jose
got it.
medallion is made over there.
Yep.
Coca-Cola.
Which
Biggest
one?
gangsters in the fucking
Not
world.
Coke. The only place that still got Coca-Cola is Mexico, right?
The
Glass
original.
bottles.
The original.
Quintos.
Yeah.
It's
Is it-
Mexico.
The
Is
sugar.
it Quintos
With
or
cocaine?
Quintos?
No.
No,
Where?
it's the it's the
That's
sugar.
that baking soda shit we was talking about earlier. That's that baking soda shit.
Quintos. Quindro.
You talking about Yarritos?
Yeah.
Yarritos.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah. That's every day down there.
Azteca.
Anywhere you can get the Yarritos, you gonna see them at Mexican places. Only places ever
Tried
else
to say it.
you see them at like supermarkets and shit, but they don't be having like all the flavors.
Yeah.
El Taco Express, they got all the Yarritos.
Oh,
they
yeah.
got all of them.
My ex loves El
Oh
Taco
yeah,
Express.
El Taco. You ain't never been to El Taco Express?
Yeah, I have been there, but I never
Man, they got
there.
a whole cooler full of Yarritos. That's all I get, the pineapple one every rip.
Oh yeah, the
put the beef
glass
in
bottle.
taco.
We got 2 flavors.
They
Yeah,
low. I
yeah,
didn't know
y'all-
that shit.
Y'all got like the 2 basic flavors.
The orange and the
Tamarind and
no, it's there's an orange one and
it's like a purple color one.
yeah, but it's what's that wine? It's like a combination of shit. It's just a
Yeah.
bunch of fruit.
See the orange is the tamarind,
Sangria?
and then you got
Yes.
the sangria.
Sangria.
See, y'all
Sangria.
got the because I see it all the time.
Yeah.
I think I got a sangria from there last time.
Yeah.
This
Sangria.
sangria and this tamarind, but the one on the bypass they got all the shit.
Yeah.
All you can buy fucking Mexican bus tickets at that motherfucker. You can do everything at that bitch. That's like
Chicken bus tickets.
that's the one stop Mexican shop right there. For real.
Yeah, one way back to Mexico.
Maybe it wasn't way back to Mexico.
One way back to Mexico.
Look, I'm being racist.
It's okay. No offense.
but-
No offense,
No
my friend.
offense,
No
but-
offense, my friend. But hey,
Hey,
Hey.
Hey man, do you want to go
Say
to
that.
Chicago?
Chicago.
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 There's a Chevy sitting out there, man. We're
There's
going
a
to Chicago.
Chevy out there.
Plenty of Chicanas.
I'll show you my sister, man.
Sister,
She's a virgin with 13 kids.
you ever had your fucking shit?
Oh, bro, training day. Oh,
You ever had your shit?
hey, motherfucker. Hey, his neck got big as shit, though. So when you see him on Cold Case, you don't think of him being that same gangster because he's just so different in Cold Case. He said, "You ever had your shit pushed in?" Oh, he flexed. I was like, "Yo, that nigga muscles big as shit." But he don't look like that on the little crime show he be on. But yeah, that was one of the craziest scenes
Hell
ever. Craziest
no,
Mexican
man.
scenes ever. Yeah, that and Colors. I fuck with Colors heavy.
Colors,
Sean Penn, Colors.
man.
Best Sean Penn
I
movie.
know, right?
Bad Boys.
Bad Boys.
Bad
Hands
Boys.
down.
Bad Boys,
That's where
yeah.
our fish are named from.
No, not that. This is
No.
what I was telling you about. It's about kids in the
Tweety.
penitentiary. Or
Yep.
boys.
Bad.
Tweety was the,
Yeah.
yep.
Sean Penn threw my guy over the fucking rail.
Boys Town.
Killed him. Because he raped his girlfriend.
That shit was fucking awesome.
Boys Town. He was the youngest one in there
You
with
say
Mickey
Boys
Rooney.
Town.
Yep.
Youngest one in there
Bad
with
Boys
Mickey
and
Rooney.
Boys Town.
That was a crazy fucking movie. I like
Yep.
that movie.
Got those all the
He was the
fucking
little
soda
one
cans.
that
Put them in
had
that
to protect
pillowcase.
all
See,
the time.
His
They would never
brother,
let him get in the shit.
Chris Penn, he could have been something. Because you remember Chris Penn, right?
He was in Footloose.
Chris Penn was in Rush Hour
Yeah,
too,
Rush
the
Hour.
original Rush Hour
he was
with the
in
green
Footloose, too.
Jaguar,
Footloose, Rush Hour. Yep.
Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs.
Footloose.
Yeah, the original Footloose. He was in the
You
original
gotta remember
Footloose.
there's two now.
Yeah.
That's like
the second one was.
Quentin Tarantino kept
Not
a
worth
lot of
mentioning.
the great actors away from the big screens because he made a lot of money out. Like Christoph Waltz,
Right.
my man from Inglourious Bastards, the
Right.
German commander.
So you're throwing big names out here. So favorite Quentin Tarantino, man.
Kill Bill.
No.
No.
Oh, that's Kill Bill. I got Kill
No.
Bill. Who we got? Go ahead.
I don't know if it was a Tarantino.
What is it? I'll tell you if it is or not.
It's got the cat. It's got fucking everybody in it.
Jackie Brown,
No, it's got
Pulp Fiction,
DiCaprio. It's got fucking
Django.
No,
Wolves of Wall Street.
no.
No.
The Departed.
Yes, it was.
The
The
Departed. No,
Departed.
That's not
Nah.
no, it's
Tarantino,
not
Tarantino,
Tarantino.
man. Favorite Tarantino.
Tarantino.
He's still going. He's still
No, go ahead.
We'll come back.
No, go ahead.
Dust Dawn.
Dust till dawn.
It's not technically Tarantino, but it is.
All right.
give you that,
You'll
I'll
give
you
it
that.
to him?
Because he actually directed.
Bill.
Okay.
One.
I got
Kill
two
Bill.
Kill Bills. All right, that'll work.
What you got?
He said
My-
Kill Bill.
No,
I'm
he
going to
was
have to
defeating
go
that.
with
Heat.
Gran Torino.
Heat.
That's not a Quentin.
That's Clinton.
That's
Clinton.
Clint. That's
It is
Clint
Clint.
Eastwood.
That's Eastwood.
That is Eastwood. But
Heat.
he didn't direct it, though. Quentin
Nah.
directed it, right?
He didn't do nothing with that. He didn't do nothing with that.
Heat.
That's probably a close second, but no. Quentin Tarantino. I'm gonna have to go with American Gangster.
That wasn't him either.
Yeah, it was.
Quentin Tarantino?
Yes,
No.
it was.
No.
Yes, it was.
No. You talking about Denzel Washington?
Yes.
No, that wasn't Quentin Tarantino. No, it wasn't.
Who was it?
Who was it?
I can't remember his name. Other white dude that's like him, but it wasn't him. My man worked on Carlito's Way. It wasn't him. It wasn't.
Then I've got my directors mixed up.
Yeah, Quentin Tarantino is Pulp Fiction, Jackie Brown.
Yeah, I like Pulp Fiction.
I
like my Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction. Yeah.
My favorite Quentin Tarantino.
I thought it was a gangster.
My Quentin Tarantino. Nah, it ain't Jackie Brown. I love Jackie Brown.
Pulp Fiction.
And I love Pulp Fiction.
What you got?
Inglorious Bastards.
Oh, I forgot about
yes.
that.
I got
Brad Pitt.
You fucking me up right now.
Lieutenant Aldo Rain.
Man.
Oh,
no offense.
man.
We don't want to offend nobody.
My favorite
man.
part
We
is
just
when
trying
they
to
in the
talk.
theater and Christoph Waltz, the Nazi general, he's like, what's your name? And my man's like, Dominic DeCoco.
My name is Nino Montoya.
He said, ooh. He said, ooh. Say it again. He said, Dominic DeCoco. He said, ooh. He said, with a little more. He's setting them up because he know they fake. He like, ooh, a little more. He's like, Dominic DeCoco. And I can't remember what fucking Brad Pitt said, but he fucked it up, and that was fucking hilarious. Oh my God. He said, River Dirty.
He said, River Dirty.
A River Dirty. my man knew they was fake from the jump. Oh, that shit was crazy. That's a funny fucking movie. If you ain't seen Inglourious Basterds, it's been out since like 2009, I think. You ain't seen that shit? Watch that shit. You can like, yeah, this nigga Quentin Tarantino is fucking crazy. My man's like, I'm in the business of killing Jews and business is booming. This motherfucker had them scalping scalping Nazi soldiers. And
God damn.
And the ones they kept alive, they would cut fucking Nazi swastikas in their head so they wouldn't forget where they came from.
Y'all trip me out, man.
Quentin Tarantino, motherfucker, bull.
God,
it's a lot.
I should have said like The Nightmare Before Christmas or something.
Two Quentin Tarantino movies. Two Quentin Tarantino movies that got the most fuckery in it is Inglourious Bastards and Jackie Brown.
Jackie Brown.
And Jackie Brown wasn't even his movie.
Right.
That's where he got his start, like directing and shit. So like he wasn't the producer, he was the director in Jackie Brown. It was someone else's movie.
Movies are the same.
But
Jackie Brown
are the same.
And our co-host
Jackie Brown,
like that.
Jackie Brown is in the style of Quentin Tarantino. Everything you see from Kill Bill to Django to the fucking was it the something 5? I can't remember. It was the Wild Wild West movie. The something 5. I can't remember. It had a couple motherfuckers in it.
Hold on, the something 5. Hold on, it's
what's going on?
We still on Quentin
Tarantino. Something 5 movie
knows,
that he had.
man.
It was a Wild West.
Man, we out here having a good time, having a holiday, man.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So
Well, since we're still on movies, I was a hater of Leonardo DiCaprio.
A hater.
Oh my God!
Until
I really like The Revenant. I can't blame him for that.
I saw the Gangs of New York.
The Gangs of New York.
Gangs of New York. Oh, I have that.
You know what put me on?
Bro.
You know what movie put me on Leo DiCaprio?
What?
Romeo and Juliet.
Yes.
That was that shit. No, fuck Titanic. No.
I'm not gonna say fuck Titanic because all y'all motherfuckers watch that long, dry ass movie.
Titanic
Because
cool.
we're trying to get
Now look.
Y'all all watch that long, dry ass.
Now look.
The only reason why we watch that shit is because we're trying to get laid.
I will say though,
all watch that
but as far as James Cameron,
for proving who can
I'm
control over this whole situation.
I'm a James Cameron fan though, and I feel like in my top 10, Titanic is in my top 10.
It wasn't a bad movie.
And
It
right
wasn't a bad
behind
movie.
Titanic is Avatar, and that's all the love that
That's
James
some
Cameron is
long-ass
gonna get.
movies, nigga.
Number
got
10,
on Avatar.
Number 10,
I'm finna go home and watch it if I get
with
the
the movie.
chance. my guy.
So with number 10 being Titanic and number 9 being Avatar, that's
Right.
all the love James Cameron is getting because everything else he did is shit. So that's all the love he getting from Avatar and Titanic.
I
That's
fell
9
asleep
to
during
10.
Avatar.
That shit
Like they was
boring
cool,
to me, man.
but hell, my number
It
one,
was like dinosaurs and people and shit.
my
That
number
was
one
weird,
though,
man.
I tell you what, my number one is so unorthodox. It's unreal. My number one movie, Scarface.
How is that unorthodox?
I just
Scarface.
Happy
was fine.
fucking New
Yeah.
Year!
I got you.
But
The first part
how
was out.
how
Scarface is my number one because look, there's no movie that has been so fucking
I'm
prolific.
talking about like super fast Wonder Woman and Superman. Like,
Nah, man.
shit, that
So-
shit's up, bro. And they ain't getting on nobody.
So you're telling me
See what I mean?
that Scarface is your all-time number one movie?
Scarface is my
Over-
all-time number one
Over, and is that gangster movie? Because it's in a category.
over all movies.
all movies.
Over
if
all
you
movies.
You got a daily
You gotta
watcher.
sit
That's
there
the
and
one
watch
you
a
gonna go
movie for the
to.
rest of his
If I had to
life.
watch a movie, it would be fucking Scarface.
I love Scarface.
You know, what mine be this is
I
this gonna be a
love
curveball.
Scarface.
It would be Forrest fucking Gump, bro.
That shit's funny as hell.
Forrest
then-
Gump, bro.
And then after
Forrest fucking
Scarface,
Gump is a movie I
I
watch
love
every time.
Carlito's Way.
What's wrong, Forrest
like
Gump?
Carlito's
I'm dying,
Way, too.
Forrest.
But no,
Forrest Gump
but
is
no.
my all-time favorite
my
movie.
close
bro.
second would be
Carlito's
Goodfellas.
Ride.
Okay, oh, I
You
love
in some
Goodfellas.
gangster shit,
I love
man.
me some
Goodfellas is
Goodfellas,
my
but
all-time.
Like,
He
And then,
that's
you know
but,
what?
but you,
Goodfellas
hey,
was
you want to hear some
great.
more gangster shit? You want to know what my number 3 is?
Godfather.
Nope, Belly,
Belly.
Belly,
Belly.
Belly.
It's
Casino. No,
I love this guy.
Casino number 4 and Heat number 5.
The
You
last
gotta love
movie.
Belly. If you
Jackson-
real out
so
here,
New
you
Jackson's
gotta
not in
love
the top
Belly.
Yeah, they not
You
my top
watch
5
that?
though.
Never seen it.
I'm gonna tell you
What
right
about
now, you
that?
had better put Belly on and let him watch it with you.
If the last
Belly's in
movie
the second one.
I ever watch is
Watch the second
Tombstone,
one, too.
I'll be happy as hell.
I'm trying to think of a movie close to Belly. Like, what would be close to Belly that would be more mainstream? Because you gotta think Belly wasn't mainstream. So what can we compare Belly to that would be more mainstream?
Godfather.
Nah, it ain't Juice. Nah,
You didn't have
this
a one
nigga said
episode.
Juice.
You made me throw up.
Nigga, you don't go to
Anyway.
sleep. He
Yes.
said Juice.
Juice. Only
No.
one episode of all the
No, he
teenagers
said Juice.
killing each other. All the
What
goddamn
did
teenagers
you
killing each other. in the
just
movie.
say though?
Godfather.
So-
Because it had more of a sequel.
Belly-
Okay,
Godfather.
so Belly is the black version of Godfather,
Godfather. Yes.
but it's like all the Godfathers blended into one. You're gonna get the beginning.
So it's
and
Harlem
you're gonna
Nights,
get
but
the
not a
end.
comedy.
Yeah, hood shit, like
You
serious
watch
shit.
Harlem Nights. I love you even more.
Yeah,
I love him even more.
yeah. Oh, you
I
got
own
yeah.
that movie,
So-
dude.
That's the
So-
Megan Thee Stallion thing, right?
as a
Cause
movie,
any
as a
film
movie,
that
as a
can throw
movie.
coochie
So
in the air
Friday's
on a
not in the
rainy
top
day
10.
and turn it into sunshine.
No.
He my
Friday's
dude.
not in the top 10.
Nope.
It's in
No.
my top 10.
Friday is not my. You
Friday's
want to know
in my
why
top
Friday
10.
is not my top
Why?
10? Because they tried too fucking hard
Yeah.
and they got made fun of.
Yeah.
I
Like
love-
Friday.
If the last movie I
Like
ever
the
watched is
first
Tombstone,
Friday.
I die a happy man.
Quit it.
I love
That's the
Friday.
OG.
I love Friday.
The first
What,
Friday.
dude?
If y'all didn't watch the first Friday, it was more hood
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
in it than
But-
all the other
but you
Fridays.
know-
they made him dummy that shit.
You
down.
know what overtakes Friday over everything on my whole list?
What?
Don't
Boys
do
in the Hood.
Yes.
Don't be a
That
menace.
is-
Yes.
And then Don't Be a
I
Menace.
do agree.
And Boys in the
I
Hood
do
and Don't Be
agree.
a Menace. Like they go hand in hand. If you go
Yes.
parody, like best parody, Don't Be a Menace is the best parody.
No, Menace to Society. Menace to Society. And motherfucking, yeah.
Best parody. That's what I said. Don't Be a Menace.
Not
is the
even best
parody.
I'm just saying my
Colors.
best movies in general. And then
Colors is a good
Colors is definitely on my top 10.
We've got it.
So that leave me room with one more movie. Yeah, I just named off my whole top 10. And my last movie, Donnie Brasco.
Donnie
Brasco.
fucking
Don't we have
Killer.
We have almost every movie.
I
in your
love
top
Donnie
10.
Every
Brasco.
movie in my top 10.
My job.
And we
I
almost
love
have
the
everything
Shucker
in my
Cutter
close
Chucker.
20. But
Bust it up, and I'm gonna be quiet because you don't know I'm a secret guy.
Donnie
I love
Brasco was, and that's the
I love
craziest true story that I have
Yes.
ever fucking watched.
Yes.
That's the first time you ever hear about the FBI letting one of their own slip
Casino,
through the
because
cracks.
they had to dumb me Casino down. I'm gonna go with OG.
I want
Casino.
I want to go.
But
Casino. How they
Jar
did
Jar
them
Binks.
dudes.
Yep.
No,
If
And
you-
they let them do all that shit, and then they busted their ass
Star
up
Wars.
and
If you
buried
think about
them
it, though,
in Indiana.
That's
If you
movies.
think
That's a
about it,
series.
though,
That's a totally different.
Donnie
category.
Brasco
See, we've been flipping
is a
and
real
flopping
deal
in categories
FBI
and this and
agent.
that, like,
He's just
So
his
next question is what
case
is your
name is
favorite
Donnie
series?
Brasco. But this
What,
nigga's a
TV
whole
series or
real
movie
deal.
series?
He gets
Either, I
in
guess.
with these niggas. Like I ain't
I
going
said
back
nobody
to
said
the
Star
FBI.
Wars.
Like
No,
that's
Nobody
dope
said
shit.
Empire.
Talking about
Nobody
DNA
said none of
too.
that shit.
My favorite
We
TV
talking about them
series.
finding them niggas in that
Revolution,
cornfield
only
and
ran
then
for 2
DNA on
seasons.
top of that
Revolution.
shit. And producing
They
and
shut that shit
providing
down.
and
Government shut
identifying
that
who
shit
they
down.
were.
I tell you what, you
There
know,
was some casino
you
shit.
know what they need to come out with a movie about.
What?
I'm gonna tell you what they need to come out with a movie about.
What?
Sammy the Bull Gravano.
Yes.
They need to come out with a Sammy the Bull movie showing him being a snitch and everything. Killer, snitch, bitch, all of it. That would be a good fucking movie. John Gotti, John Travolta killed that shit.
Oh yeah.
That
That's
was
one of my favorites.
that was probably one of the best Gotti
I
depicted
wish
movies
I could
ever.
see that.
He fucking
I ain't
murdered it.
never seen that. What's the name of the movie?
Huh?
What's the name of
It's
it?
called Gotti.
Yeah. It's
Gotti?
Gotti.
Gotti?
Gotti.
I'm gonna watch it.
It's
The
John
John
Gotta get
Travolta.
in.
John
I
John
gotta get
Travolta.
into
John
it.
Gotti.
Good
Right.
I
fucking
gotta
movie.
get into
Like I
it.
feel like John Travolta.
Y'all shouldn't have
Up
done that.
until
Anything.
when John Gotti had
What's your favorite John
cancer
Travolta
and Marion
Yeah.
Federal,
It's really hard
John
know, I got
Travolta
2.
killed that part.
because like I like.
He played
like,
all that
I
shit.
go.
Huh?
Pulp Fiction.
No. Not even in my top
That's
2.
mine. You
It's
just
in my
asked.
top 3, but not my top 2.
Yeah.
No.
Pulp Fiction.
Top 2 never.
Pulp Fiction
Not
and
Pulp
Grease.
Fiction.
John Travolta
I'm younger
movies.
than you.
John Travolta, top 2.
Go ahead.
And I can't decide whether I like Grease or Face Off.
Like I said, my
Ooh.
number 2 is Grease.
What about
See,
the one
I said
with
Pulp
see,
Fiction and Grease.
now look.
If
we go-
Pulp Fiction's not my top 2.
If we
We
go
go
That was
everywhere,
John
I was gonna
Travolta.
say
That
Look
one,
Who's
that
Talking.
one,
Look.
you know when he
Look
was
Who's
driving
Talking.
the
Look.
56.
if we go,
56 in this movie,
or that other
John
Christy
Travolta,
Alley.
I can't think of what it was. Was
The
it Boys
Yoder-
Town or?
the Yoders? The Yoders is another
Yo.
one.
Dang it.
If
I'ma
we
get it,
say
dude.
John
Don't give it
Travolta,
to me.
Yeah.
I hope
my
you don't
top
get it
2
before I
John
get it.
Travolta will probably be Swordfish.
Swordfish is
was
good.
good.
Swordfish?
Swordfish
It
was
would
good.
be
Halle Berry, you saw Halle Berry too.
Swordfish and
I know I'm nasty.
man, that's tough because John Travolta got some bangers.
Oh yeah.
Swordfish,
He's one of those ones that
You
can,
said
like, do
God,
anything.
that was a series.
yeah, it wasn't a series, a movie, but he killed it. But that wouldn't be like my top John Travolta. It would be Swordfish and
I
Face
know,
Off.
go John Travolta.
Face Off was
Swordfish,
flipping awesome.
yeah,
Him and Nick
Swordfish
Cage,
and Face Off.
they did each other nice.
I'm coming.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Oh
I
yeah,
love it.
I love
I'm
that.
coming.
You see,
I'm
Nick
coming.
Nick Cage got a movie coming out that's about himself trying to get back to being an A-list actor. It is fucking
After his tax evasion shit.
yeah, it is fucking great. He's like, he has to meet up with this rich guy, and it's a job. And dude's like, he's a Nick Cage fan. All he wants to do is meet Nick Cage. It's $100,000. He's like, okay, well, fuck. Come to find out, it's the guy that plays the Mandalorian. That's the guy he's wanting to meet up with. And the dude's like, I'll pay you whatever to just fucking hang out with me. And that's like, it's like, I can't remember what it's called, but it's fucking crazy.
You know who he's related to, right?
Nick Cage? No idea.
Coppola.
Oh yeah.
Francis Ford Coppola.
Because
He's a
his real
Coppola.
name is Nicholas Coppola. Yeah,
He's a Coppola.
And there's a
Yep.
brother that
Yep.
doesn't run under the Coppola name either.
Yeah, he's a Coppola. Which is like Emilio Estevez.
Yeah.
Related
Yeah.
to the Charlie and
Sheen.
Charlie
yeah,
and
the
Martin.
Sheens. Yeah,
Yeah,
Charlie and Martin
Martin's
Sheen.
the dad.
He took his mom's maiden name because
Right.
he didn't want to go on his
Well,
dad's name.
Charlie's legal last name is Estevez. It's
Is it?
not Sheen. His stage name is Sheen. His real name is not Sheen.
Well, I mean, you look at Charlie Sheen and you
Estevez.
look at Martin Sheen, and it's like
They all fucking look alike.
Now Emilio doesn't look like they do though.
They kind of.
The older Emilio.
Emilio has the
back
complexion
in the
of his
outsider.
mother.
Yeah, the older
But-
Emilio gets.
If you look at the older
Yeah.
Emilio, he looks like Martin fucking Sheen.
Yeah.
He looks like a Mexican Martin Sheen. That's exactly what he looks like. Crazy, and he already like quit the Mighty Ducks reboot. Something happened and he
I believe
fucking
he used to
quit.
be married to Demi Moore.
Jeez. I seen pictures of Demi Moore and Bruce Willis's kids. Was it Rumor? What I'm on
Yeah.
Willis.
She
Yeah.
was on
Masked
the Masked Singer. That bitch got a big ass forehead.
Well, look at Bruce's forehead.
She got a
Right.
big fucking forehead. She reminds me of Dig Dug from Pokemon.
Did
Lulu. She reminds me of Dig Dug from Pokemon. That's what she reminds me of. Oh, wide
You always
forehead
gotta set
ass.
her up.
Wide head ass. I remember when Demi Moore was G.I. Jane.
Yep, G.I. Jane. That was a good movie, actually.
Yeah, bald head ass.
Yep. Oh, I remember Demi Moore way back. Oh, fuck, man.
Wasn't she in
Before
Days
St.
of-
Almost Fire.
Was she in Days of Thunder? No.
No, that was
No.
Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, that's Nicole Kidman. Yeah.
Ghost?
Gangs in New York again.
Yeah, Ghost. That's
Far and
what-
away.
yeah,
That was
Ghost.
one of her
Ghost.
better movies, actually.
Yeah, Ghost with Patrick Swayze.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
why.
Demi Moore
Good
was,
shit.
Ghost.
She had the
Patrick
short
Swayze.
hair
Patrick
then.
Swayze, too.
See, that was after
Damn,
St.
man, that
Almost
shit-
Fire.
See,
She was good in St. Almost
Patrick Swayze is like a sad story.
Fire. It is.
It is a sad
It
ending.
really is.
It is.
Really is. The Beast was a dope fucking show. And you just knew by watching him on that show, something is fucking wrong. He's dying. Like, my man was skinny. Like, holy
He's
shit.
got a brother that looks just like
Speaking
Just
of
like
Patrick Swayze, him and Jennifer Grey didn't get along in Dirty Dancing.
Yep.
Even though
Right.
they had already done Red Dawn together,
Yep.
you see that they were hoping that
right.
would carry over. She couldn't dance with her. He's classically trained. His mother was a dance instructor.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, Patrick was a motherfucker, boy.
And he
Man.
learned all that shit, and she pissed him off.
Great conversation, man.
Yeah, really
But
is.
I think it's time for us to start giving these shout outs because all I can hear is TikTok in it.
Yeah, what the fuck you doing,
What
right?
you doing, Rob?
Oh,
Turn
he's
that
watching
phone
a
off,
basketball
bro. He
game from
done.
1976
He over here watching the
and
game. He
shit.
done.
Yeah, we live, bro.
We live, baby.
He's watching Dr. J. fucking
He's
You know
dunk
what I mean? We
on
over here watching dunk videos from 1986. But anyway,
Where can we find...
No, they were actually comparing a dunk from LeBron James to Dr. J.
that's what's up. But let's go back to Mr. J Brown, man. Where can we find you? at?
Okay, I am an extremely new channel, so you actually have to search J Brown, JAYBRWN, and let's have a drink and talk about it on
Let's
YouTube.
have a drink and talk about it.
Yep, Jay
On YouTube.
Brown. Let's have a drink and talk.
It sounds like
about
what we
it.
did tonight.
I'm gonna
You
go
know?
Yeah,
live
that's what we
on
did.
Saturday nights, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
If I change the time or anything, change date or time, I'll put it on my live stream.
And we'll
So,
tell everybody, and we'll definitely
Yeah,
shout that
we'll
out.
definitely keep shouting it out. Yeah, we'll do like little advertisement spots for it,
No,
like I did earlier for
right?
Edmund Tree Service.
And that's we're gonna plug them in again. What was that?
Edmund's Tree Service. If you need some shit done, go ahead and call him.
Call him.
Call
Call
him.
him up.
Call him.
So you know what time it is. It's definitely been a blessed year and a blessed,
Yes,
blessed
it
few,
has.
few
Hey,
episodes and
We
shit
are
like that. So
halfway through.
hey man, we there, man.
We are halfway. We are more than halfway
Hey,
through.
we doing it
So
again.
we bring in 3 more episodes this season.
Right.
Still trying to get the lineup figured out. But
We'll figure it out.
We bring in 3 more episodes this season.
And happy
So,
New Year, everybody, and well
Yes.
wishes and all that. So
Just keep the dick out your mouth.
yeah, and definitely, man, fuck your feelings. So anyway,
This is the.
no,
Wait a minute.
What?
You forgot to do it.
Man, and I didn't forget because my shit is damn near gone. It's
You
time
forgot.
for the BEE-RUN, and we gonna do something else. So I'm your man, DJ Tiller. Happy fucking New Year, man. Don't drink and drive, and
This your boy Shake 'em Jake. Happy fucking New Year. Be
And
safe. If you firing guns tonight, fire at the fucking ground.
don't shoot it up in the fucking sky. We got babies out here.
Yes, call for a ride. Do that. Yes,
Yeah.
you can.
Drink
Call for a ride.
responsibly, people.
Yes.
And Like,
Be
what's
safe.
Right.
That's all you do. Be safe. The holiday season is over. Next thing I got to look for is Martin Luther King Day. Look, you
Right.
racist motherfuckers.
And like I said, the 3rd is on a Monday, so R.I.P. Mr. Crazy D. And
Yes, sir.
This has been the No Offense,
But
the podcast.
we out of here.
Hey, yo!
Fred Krueger, nigga.
You are listening to
The No Offense
Bud
Podcast.
Fresh Money Entertainment.